What is up with the squad? It's Session. Favorite team with up to tendencies in the building. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Check ball. We up. What y'all got going on this morning? Come on in. Bring your coffee, your iced tea, your chocolate milk, your protein shake, whatever it is you on. Bring it on in. Let's talk some hoops. I missed y'all yesterday. How did y'all enjoy the games? What did I miss? Catch me up on all of this. Y'all coming in the door. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Let's kick this week off. Let's kick this week off, y'all. Cheryl, Scurry, what's happening? What is the word? Happy Monday, fam. Good morning. Let's talk some hoops, y'all. Let's talk some hoops. Listen. I was back and forth on the games yesterday. I was like, I don't know. Good games, bad games, how they gonna be? I don't know what to expect. I don't want to get stuck up here and it ain't nothing going on. I'll be honest. The games were okay. All right. Andre Huggins, what's up, fam? I was in and out on him, kind of working and lurking. But 10 threes got my attention. 10 threes got my attention. But before we get to the 10 threes, let's talk about these Las Vegas Aces real quick. Vibing with Ty, what's happening? Is that where I'm going to start? I may not start right there. Let me see. Let me think about this for a second. Now, I want to carry this conversation. Tanaya Latson, Natty Latson. Hey, listen. I was so motherfucking proud. I was so fucking proud to see Tanaya Latson out there. See, it's so funny too, because I was in a conversation with somebody under my video talking about how, Jordan Lee came to South Carolina to start. She's not starting. This day and age of NIL, she's gonna be out of there. And what would she come there for? She came there to start. Okay. And people had the same sentiment about Tanaya Latson. And y'all know how I am. I don't give a fuck about starting. If the hand clap, all that, put the crown on your head, if all that's important to you, then go someplace and start. If you want to stick in the WNBA, then you go play for Dawn Staley. If you don't believe me, look around the WNBA. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I say all of that to say, look at Tanaya Latson. They was like, she didn't get drafted in the first round. Look at Dawn, fucked her up. Look at her. She cut from the Sparks. Dawn ruined her career. Look at her. She had to go 20th. Look at her. She's not playing. All of this. And guess what? Tanaya Latson may very well play on the team and get a motherfucking ring this year. Y'all, let these journeys be what these journeys are going to be. These women are here to be professional basketball players, right? Pro basketball players. Tanaya Latson waited her time. She walked her path. She took her path. And now she's in the perfect position. Did y'all see Tanaya show up last night and be able to be fucking comfortable being Tanaya Latson? She didn't have to worry about being whoever was the Sparks thought she was. And what's crazy is the Sparks can use her right now. They didn't know what they had on the bench. That's how I know it's a mess over there. And for Magic, I get to Magic later. We'll talk about Magic later. Talking about he been owning the team for some years and they made no money and all that. But we'll get to that. In a minute. But it's how I knew LA was a mess. And I'm so glad that y'all turned all my Gamecocks loose from down there. Start with Zaya Cook. Remember? I was the one yelling, get Zaya out of there. Sanaya, get Manaya's out of there. Man, Tanaya Latson went up there yesterday. And listen, I had no expectation of the Las Vegas Aces going in there and getting a win, right? Not once. They were like, yo, we're sitting the core. We're sitting the big three. Right, we're gonna sit the big three. Didn't even think that they were gonna get. Didn't even think that we would be close at any point. Thought it would have been a straight blowout. And I was like, no lie. I'm talking to the commission. I'm like, I don't know. You know, after this first, I'm gonna watch the first quarter. I'm gonna see how it goes. I don't know. I might not stick around. And then I found myself still there for tonight, still watching about tonight. I couldn't be more proud of a kid just putting their head down, doing the work, trusting the process, trusting the work that they put in, trusting the work that people put in them. And then, like she said, leaning on God, because that's one of the things that she's talked about since I started watching her play basketball. To see all of that come together yesterday for her. What did tonight have? 20 points. I think she had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. On efficient shooting. Might not have looked like a lot to a lot of people, but that's something that Tanaya and the Las Vegas Aces are going to be able to build on. Because even though our core wasn't out there, Tanaya Latson was still out there doing that on the floor with Stewie on the floor, with Hanshu on the floor, with Anescu on the floor, with all of that, with New York starters on the floor. And Stewie played way longer than I expected her to play, right? Stewie played longer than I expected her to play yesterday. Way after the game was locked up, Stewie was still out there. So I know it means something to New York. New York is in quite a fight. New York is in quite a fight because they didn't drop so many games. They trying to keep their playoff hopes and things alive. Oh, hold on. What y'all saying in the chat? When you speak. Hold on. That's look good out there versus the Bibberties. Miss Devin, good morning. Yes, indeed. She had a chance to just play and let her game talk. Man, it was loud. She's not afraid on defense. She's going to give the effort on defense. Dropped the 3 ball on them, got to the basket, scored from every level. She was the Tanaya Latson that we know that she is. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the LA Sparks. Miracle Rider for you. What's up, fam? Green Thumb, what's happening? Latson was great. I agree. Tonight, Latson showed improved last night. Yes, she did, Cheryl. Red Dawn, what's up, fam? Yes, tonight looked real good and comfortable. Very comfortable. One thing I could say about the Las Vegas Aces, and I hate that sometimes it gets in the way that I'm a fan of greatness because it always comes off as bias when I say stuff, but I'm not being biased when I say the Las Vegas Aces do one of the best jobs of introducing new team members to their organization. From the backpacks that A does, to the way that they bring them along, to the way that they make sure that they're comfortable, to the way that they make sure they're ready, that they're supported, to the way that they show up on the sideline for their rookies and their new players and cheering them on and welcoming them into Las Vegas. I love to watch it. Lisa Pugh, what's up with you? Morning, good morning. Michelle Sessions, what's happening, fam? I had to work. I saw clips in that Gladys. She had a game. I'm so proud of her. Very proud of her. Diggs, what's up? Yolanda Wells, what's happening? Yeah, she did a great job. She looked like she's been doing this forever out there with the Aces. I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see her now because she's been on the floor and did that without the core, to get on the floor with some of the core and do that. Her confidence has to be through the roof. I love that Becky just, hey, whatever this is gonna be, we're gonna let it be. If it's an L, we're gonna take the L, but we're gonna take the lesson. The L that we're taking here is not a loss, it's a lesson. And the lesson is, what else do we have to put out on the floor? Who else is going to show up? What parts of these players' bags haven't we seen yet? Besides, get that thing off. quick like. She don't need a dribble. She don't need a sidestep. She don't need none of that. As her confidence continues to build, as she continues to get an opportunity to play, only going to make Las Vegas deeper. This is now this part of the season now from here until I think probably the World Cup break. This is going to be about us building out our depth and finishing the build out of our rotations. You're not being biased, you're being honest. I agree with the love and prep the Aces give their rooks. Thank you. Hey, they listen. Not only just their rooks, even Jewel Lloyd. They brought her in, nursed her back to health and everything. They picked her up like she had been like one of them abandoned puppies or something when they did her out there in Seattle. You understand? Like she had been abused, so they brought her in, nursed her back to health, got her confidence back up, got her out there, got her a championship. Now, Jewel, we're gonna have to talk about the productivity. Yes, chat fam. Yes, chat fam. Yes, chat fam. We are going to have a conversation about Jewel Lloyd. Tell me, y'all, give me your honest assessment of what you saw out of Jewel Lloyd yesterday. Especially in the situation where Jewel knew good damn well that the court wasn't playing for 24 hours. She knew she was going to be the one out there playing basketball. Talk to me about Jewel Lloyd, y'all. Let's go. I want to see Latson out there with Jackie. Hey, guess what? They could go small against some of these teams. They go small against some of these teams, and it'd be like Jackie Latson and Dana. They can go real fast against some of these teams, like Dana and Latson. Don't sleep on how important Dana, with her dribbling ass Evans, 2-time champion, is going to be as the season goes on. Now, Dana is working herself back from surgery. Okay, so the consistency and the efficiency ain't there yet, but it's coming because you know who Dana is, right? You ain't moving shit. Let's see. Latson can replace Big Shorts or KB on the floor. So Yolanda Wells, in a lot of ways, I agree with that, but in some ways, I'm like, I need Latson to shoot the 3-ball more consistently. Jewel's problem, and my problem with Jewel ain't even the offense. It's are you gonna play defense ever? You get in that defensive stance and then you never get to the defense part. Like you get into the stance, but you never get to the defense. It's like, Jewel, you have to do, the commissioner say you have to do the damn thing. You have to do the thing. You have to do the defense. Damn. Taylor, Texada, what's up, fam? What's up, money? What's happening? Yeah, tonight Latson scored more than Jewel. Jewel went out there and got 2 points. It's the truth. That's the truth. She did. Jewel looked completely lost on defense. She didn't take smart shots. Third string bench outplayed the second unit yesterday. They did. They wanted it though too. I felt like they wanted it. Y'all let me know too what y'all drinking on this morning. I got coffee. What y'all got going on? What y'all drinking on today? So. 1 second. Russell, only bring up facts to the chat. What's going on, fam? What is going on? It's a good time for me to do my reminders. Y'all, we got Cess Sports Fantasy Football League signups going on right now. If you are interested in participating this year, if you're interested in participating this season, make sure you let us know. Get us, get in the mention. I think we still got the poll up, or send me a message on socials. Send me a message on socials if you are interested in participating in the fantasy football. What? Move me up here. All right, let me act like I use StreamYard before. Give them up. Announcements in. So don't forget that. They reminded me we got to get ready to get our draft done. So I got to get my announcements out the way this morning. One second, y'all. Me and StreamYard always have to have a moment. Me and StreamYard always have to have a moment. So okay. We've had our moment, StreamYard. Hopefully we can run without a problem from here. Definitely rocking with Tasha St. Patrick. You know it. You know it. Water. I love it. What's up? I'm okay for the most. How are you? Audrey, what up? Good morning. Yesterday, Jewel had the opportunity to show her leadership and scoring abilities, and she shit the bed. I don't know what's going on with her, but she hasn't consistently shown up in 2 years. Well, is Jewel at a point in her career where like she should be expected to show up on a consistent basis over the last 2 years? Number one, I don't think that. Well, no, let me take that back for it because words matter. Yes, she does need to consistently show up. I just don't know if what I believe she should be showing up to do consistently over the last 2 years is what Las Vegas is asking her to do. Right? That's where I think that's where I'm having my confusion. Right? Jewel has tight hips and doesn't move her feet to stay in front of the offensive player. Lynx can't get around Jewel right now. Ghost, I see you in the chat. If you didn't come in and greet everybody and everything before you got started, I see the morning says, there we go. There we go. I really like that Yamamoto. She got this weird two-handed jumper, but it goes in and she's got a big engine. Nice pickup for the Aces. Ghost, I'm glad you said that. Do you know? Okay, listen. Damn. Bree Wayne ain't here. Bro, there is a player that plays internationally. Ghost, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. She does like the little flutter kick when she shoots the three. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. If y'all know who I'm talking about, put her name in the chat. If y'all know who I'm talking about, put her name in the chat. That's who Yamamoto reminds me of. Like, she gets that shot off no matter what. I see Ghost in the chat. Lloyd's fall off last couple years really surprised me. Why? Is it a fall off or is it aging? Like, let's be honest. I don't think that Jewel has had a real injury. I don't. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that she's had a real injury. But I don't want to say old, but like, isn't she seasoned? Like, shouldn't we expect the steps slower? Yeah, I think it might just be I mean, I don't want to say old, but listen, okay. We got to be honest about where people tell us. If I'm and Ghost to keep me honest about this, Last year, Jewel told us that she went to the bench because why? Because she performed better off the bench. To me, that was because she was a step slower than the younger players that were playing. A little bit, not so strong, not as quick a step. Seasoned as general. Yeah, seasoned. Seasoned. I like that, Ghost. I think that she's seasoned. 12 years. 12 years. She was at Seattle. Like Jewel came with the, with success already. Like she was the gold mamba, like Kobe. Like this is how long Jewel's been in the league. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, Frank Wright. You know what's wrong with Jewel? Her shorts too damn big to move on defense. Hey, she just gotta pull them up. If you've been wearing your shorts long like that, you know how to maneuver. You gotta know how to maneuver. Keisha Posey, what's up? It's already for college basketball. I really appreciate everything they bring. WNBA is being ruined by politicians. It's not fun no more. Oh, please find the joy. Come hang out over here with us. We don't let the politicians interrupt what the fuck we got going on. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them steal your joy, dog. Been in the league 12 years. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I saw her play a little bit with Team Japan, and she played a little in Dallas when Liz was on Dallas, and I liked her energy when she played, so I'm not surprised about her. She lit us up, too. Jewel plays like she's seasoned, but like motivation. You don't think she motivated? Oh, the way she be out there getting cooked on defense, she should be motivated to want to show somebody something. And then sometimes I can't just tell are they just pacing themselves because the bench is so thin? But I don't think that's the case with Jewel. All the more reason we shouldn't have signed her to a 3-year contract. Oh gosh, I'm never going to hear the end of this from the commission because I was like, it's not such a big deal. And she was like, Auntie, no, 3 damn years. We got to do something. And you're right. One thing I'll admit when I'm wrong. Now, I thought that Jewel would show value at the end of the season in the playoffs like she did last year. To justify her contract, but chat fam, I must say something, and y'all talk to me and tell me if I'm going too far, but she could be becoming unplayable. She at this point, is she unplayable in some situations? Like, seriously, talk to me. Bonner is seasoned, but don't you trust her more with the Rock than Jewel at this point? So goes. Here's the thing. Yes, and yes, but not just because she's seasoned. I also think that DeWanna Bonner is playing with, somebody she probably been playing with for years. And her and Alyssa Thomas chemistry is crazy, right? They have a 1-2 game that they can just go to, that can take over games and stretches. But DeWanna Bonner is a bucket. Like, people I don't know if it's because she's so slim. I don't know why people play DeWanna crazy. Like, the records that she holds in this league, certified motherfucking hooper. I don't know if it's because she's slim that but like she got that reach to smack the shit out you. Like, DeWanna Bonner is a hooper. DeWanna Bonner bucket, certified bucket. Check it. They better see how long she been in the league, but what she's still out here doing. Because what they said, DeWanna got 17 in the league. Somebody help me out. Mr. Shake My Hand in the building. Good morning, sir. Rob the Man Media. Jewel ain't brought in the cardio and developing her body. Shit, Rob. Yeah, come on. Now, she ain't bought into the cardio. How long she been in? She been in it. She ain't bought into the cardio this season and developing her body. Tell me more right there. Tell me more. Truckenstein, what's happening? We need a W all season squad. Snoops is probably on it. Yeah, Saluti is on it. Saluti would be on it. Dewana Bonner, Jewel Lloyd. Who else? Who else would y'all put on that team? Who else would y'all put on that team? Is there a world where we could offload her contract next year? How much will we have to give up to let Jewel go to greener pastures? Contract's guaranteed. So whatever we signed her for, I think we would have to give it to her. I believe. But I need to double check that with the commission. I really thought, well, no, let me say this. Honestly, I thought the Jewel would play better on defense through the regular season and then show up again in the playoffs like she did last year to help close. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed in what we got out of Jewel so far. So Black, what's good? I'm so excited to see Tania shine this weekend. And you know what? Shout out Nalissa Smith. Shout out Nalissa Smith. And let me tell you something. And I know Nalissa Smith probably ain't some of y'all favorite. I don't give a fuck. I like Liz. I like the growth that Liz is showing. And I like the way that she's carrying it for having to do it in front of the whole fucking world, right? I shout out to Nalissa Smith because when she could have made it all about her yesterday, she could have made it all about her. Nalissa could have took the little sideline interview and did it all about her. But she turned that motherfucker around and made it all about Tania Latson. The fucking leadership, man. The way Las Vegas handles each other, the teammates, their rookies, celebrating each other, believing in each other, putting each other out there, calling out when they're doing some good stuff, man. It's the DNA of their organization. Shout out to Liz, man. I appreciate it that you pulled Tonight into that interview and then shouted the Rook out for the work that she was doing. It ain't about me. It's about what she doing. Money. You got some details on the Yamamoto contract. I believe Yamamoto is on a regular contract, right? Did we get to sign her to a regular contract when Janaya went out? When Janaya went down for the year? Remind me. Her defensive liability definitely puts her closer to unplayable. Yeah, Ghost. This goodness. Jewel won't last 3 years in Vegas. Okay, I get it. Doesn't last 3 years in Vegas. Does that mean that she gets traded? That somebody picks her up, or do you see a retirement coming? How do you see the exit from Vegas, Rob? Sometimes she looked checked out, Jewel. Okay. I agree she shouldn't have gotten paid that much. This year's playoffs about to be a dog fight, and it doesn't help that she doesn't even average 10 points. It almost always gets cooked. Yeah. Bonner is a hooper, no doubt. Yeah. I'm gonna search it up, but I know it's a regular contract. I believe so. Alicia Clark, definitely on that seasoned veteran list. Definitely. I don't let me tell y'all something. I don't know what y'all think about Alicia Clark. Alicia Clark is one of the pillars of this league right now. One of the, a very seasoned vet. But Alicia Clark is one of the people that I miss in Las Vegas. Alicia Clark was one of those people that could come in and just settle some shit for us. Alicia Clark is what's missing in Vegas. I wish we could get her back. That's one player, Ghost, that I wish we could get back. I think AC is hurt right now. Season, but still impactful. Like I I'm not putting Alicia Clark out to pasture if she's still Alicia Clark after she returns from injury. Yeah, Liz gave credit. I like Smith too. She's found a home in Vegas. Good to see. Yes. God damn it, Ghost. Yes, found a home. That's what I told y'all about the island of misfits and castaways down there in Las Vegas. If you can make it down there, you got you a forever home. You got you a forever home. The loyalty down there at that organization, the way that they pour back into each other, the way that they take care of each other, unfucking matched. Unmatched. You get home, you get home in Vegas, man. You got a home forever. Forever. Be so corny. What's happening? She has one of the highest field goal percentages in the league. I think. Who we talking about, Lisa? Who we talking about? Absolutely agree. There are certain matchups where we shouldn't play Jewel. It's unfortunate, but we need to get real entering the playoff season. Yeah, we have to have those conversations. 1 year, $270,000 rest of the season contract. Thank you. That was so dope. I love that interview. Moto is on a regular contract. Yeah, I heard about that. Shout out to Liz. She definitely has grown. I missed the game interview because I stopped watching. But her giving lots of her props is a leadership move. But here's the thing. I believe that Nalissa Smith gets treated the way she gets treated, not because of basketball shit, but because of relationship shit. People act like Nalissa Smith is just some scrub, and I think we had this conversation before. Nalissa Smith is a number two draft pick in this league. Am I tripping? Or come on, I might still need to take some medicine. This one number two. Is Nalissa Smith a number two draft pick? Y'all help me out in the chat. But y'all help me out with that. People act like Nalissa can't play no basketball. Like, I guess she was so attached to Dejanay that her identity kind of got lost in that shit as far as her identity as a basketball player. And it didn't help what the fuck Indiana did to her, having her go there, hoop out, and then casting her down to the fucking end of the bench like she had lost her way. It has been really unfortunate to watch how her career has gone. Well, unfortunate up until the point that she got to Las Vegas. Unfortunate how she's been treated. How the fuck she's been treated after her first year in the league. Right? Like Indiana was like, Melissa, yeah, all the same. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we can use her or don't. Fuck it. We've got Caitlin here. Right? Bullshit. And y'all know how Dallas did her. So we'll take you because we're trying to get your girlfriend. Nalissa had the last laugh. Nalissa is one of my favorite stories in the WNBA. I might need to tell her story. I might need to do a breakdown on this. I don't think motherfuckers really understand like what her journey has been and why you got to put some respect on her name. And then the way that this kid walked into Las Vegas, best player in the world in the building. And shout out, Melissa gave her credit last year for helping her love the game again. Just showed the fuck up. Just showed up. Just like make me into a champion. Show me how to be a pro in this league. Man, she has soaked up every fucking lesson, opportunity, a chance to build her game. She soaked all of that shit up. And been fucking hooping. It ain't been a problem. Now, for those of y'all that follow that they get all down into people's relationships and all of that, if you go looking for shit in her personal life, yeah, you'll see some stuff with some exes and shit. But probably in all of our lives, it's something with some exes and shit that if we could do it over again, god damn it, I wouldn't do it that way. But whatever. When we stick to the basketball thing of things, Nalissa Smith been doing the basketball thing of things. She's one of my most improved players this season. List leads the league. Thank you. It was List. List leads the league in overall field goal percentage. She's been leading all season. And yes, number 2 in 2022. 2022. Just 4 fucking years removed from being the number 2 draft pick in this league. They be saying Alyssa Smith like she got drafted 50th or something. They ain't never even had a motherfucker get drafted 50th in the year. Do you hear me? They like Alyssa Smith like she was some 6th rounder in this bitch. Y'all gonna put some respect on the Alyssa Smith name. That's the number 2 draft pick in this league and a fucking champion. And a contributing member still to a championship contender. For playing. Let's be hooping. 2 sisters, 1 vision. What's up? Do a breakdown, Cess on List. I might gotta do a breakdown on List. This accolades, when you search it up, she has a lot of accomplishments. People act like she's a bum. Yeah, it's weird. What? Yeah, that shit is weird, money. I think we might have to talk about Alyssa a little bit. I might have to talk about Alyssa. Yeah, I just might. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, back, folks. When we get there, can we talk about K-Mac? How K-Mac has been quietly carrying Minnesota? Maybe an unpopular opinion. Oh, I've been talking about that already. I've been talking about it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Court. Let me say it louder. K-Mac been the most consistent player in Minnesota. And Olivia's doing Olivia things. I get that part. Olivia's doing Olivia things. But in parts where they needed to be carried, K-Mac said, I'm in shape and I'm healthy. Get on my back and I'm finna do that. K-Mac, listen, first of all, let me say this. I'm a Kayla McBride fan. I'm a K-Mac fan. People be acting like K-Mac new to the league too. K-Mac been around forever. Forget that she was with the Aces and everything. But K-Mac came back, got healthy, and when she was healthy, she has not looked back this season. When they needed a bucket, when they needed a play, when they needed something to happen, K-Mac has been there. And I'm not taking anything away from Olivia Miles. I'm not taking anything away from Olivia Miles. Like, Olivia Art Miles. Art Miles is rookie of the year. She's sewn that up, stitched that up. She's having a hell of a season. But the leadership, the consistency, I think just the continuity that she continues to bring night in and night out, regardless of who they've been able to put on the floor. And she does it without them ever calling her name. Like Kayla McBride is the unsung hero in fucking Minnesota to me. And that's over years. And I know that Nafisa gets all of the hype, but to me, it's what Kayla McBride does behind the scenes, and quietly every day, just in going to work, that makes Minnesota work. And y'all got to tell me what the hell got into McBuckets? What the hell got into McBuckets? McBuckets say, let me get 10 of them. Let me get a 10-piece nugget. Not 8, not 9, not a 9-piece nugget. I want all 10. 43 points. 10 3-pointers, 43 points, WNBA record. And they punched their ticket to the 2026 playoffs, August the 10th. What got into K-Mac? Yeah, K-Mac just looks so happy out there. It's fun to watch. You better believe it. She's smiling, having fun, giving people the blues. The Blues. Amazon even put up the stats of field goal percentage of tough shots made, I think, during the Indiana game of the day, and list leads in that too. Asia's number 7 on that list, which is valuable for playoffs. Oh, absolutely. People disrespect Melissa Smith's touch around the basket, and they disrespect her motherfucking mid-range game. K-Mac been hooping. She unleashed on Dallas. Nice. And she did it on Fee Night. Rob, you always see the humorous shit. Stop it. Yeah, they do need a K-Mac night. You're right. If they ain't had one, they owe her one. Shit. Yeah, I didn't watch the game, but when I checked the stats, I was like, damn, 40-something points for K-Mac. Wow. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something else. We got to talk about something else. Hey, meanwhile, Washington has stacked up 7 wins in a row. Somebody forgot to tell Washington they're supposed to be part of the middle of the pack conversation or what? 7 straight? Phoenix, who the fuck are y'all? Phoenix, who the fuck are y'all? Really? Kelsey Plum. I think Kelsey Plum. I was gonna say, if I'm Kelsey Plum, I don't play in Phoenix no more this season. I got a calf situation. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I'm gonna go do my FIBA thing, and then I'm done here. Phoenix ain't going to the playoffs. Somebody help me out. Are they mathematically eliminated? Milldog, what's up? Hey, and they got Benaj Laney Hamilton. Hey, and Laney Hamilton got a reason to have a little chip on her shoulder. You know what I'm saying? She should want to play some hoop right now. Oh man, Washington is gonna be fun. I told you that's 7-8. That's 7-8. That basketball to get to 7-8, lock it up. Get your popcorn out. Kayla sunk 10 3-pointers. Yes. Is she a great person? I don't know. I think she is. She seems like from what I've been able to see about her, she's one of my favorite people in the league. I don't know her personally, but haven't heard anything like bad about her. Written 12. Golden State is still rolling in their second year of existence. Like Golden State is up there like they've been in the dub for 15 years. Okay. New York put a 40 point whooping on Las Vegas, but to be expected. You know, there was no Asian, no Chelsea, no Jackie. Already thin in the middle. No CPT, no Janiyah Barker. We went with what we went with. Finishing a 5-game road trip in 9 days. But I'm gonna say something about Las Vegas. Something that I heard yesterday. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. They said something like Las Vegas was playing its 3rd game in 67 hours. Not in 3 days. Not in 3 fucking days. Their 3rd game in 67 hours. That should be fucking illegal. That should be illegal. 3 games in 67 hours? You didn't even give me 72 to get them done in? And it wasn't like, and shout out to the commission for pointing this out. So we played a 1 o'clock game Central Time. We played a 1 o'clock game Central Time. And then in less than 24 hours, you wanted us to play a 12:30 game at Eastern Standard Time? Well, Eastern, we still on Daylight Savings Time. So Eastern Daylight Savings Time? 3 games in 67 fucking hours? Catherine, y'all got some explaining to do. But Nigel Laney Hamilton went to the Washington Mystics. I peeped that Washington won last night too. I knew they were going to win, but I didn't think they were going to win by that much. Shout out to Washington. Washington is like, We got something to show y'all. We ain't got nothing to lose out here. Nothing to lose out here. Nothing at all to lose. As a standing sit today, will Washington play Indy in round one of the playoffs? I'm not looking at the standings. Let me see. Yes, 4 plays 5. So if it started today, Minnesota would catch Dallas, Golden State would catch New York, Las Vegas would catch the Dream, and Indiana would catch Washington. I was glad Lassie had a chance to prove who she is. This is just the beginning of her proving who she is, Mill Dog. This is just the beginning. She announced herself, and I'm so happy for it. 69 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. 5 of y'all, share this thing out and share it in the chat so I know you pushed it out. Shout out to the Mystics. Oh, Kiki, hola. Hey, listen, what can we say? That sound about right. Yeah, Ace has been going through it this month. It reminds me of last year when they had a game basically every other day for almost the entire month of August. That was during the win streak, too. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Ace's birthday, too. It's okay. We understand. We'll be better for it. The crazy part is that, well, Kelsey Plum having a calf issue now, I'll be interested to see if she still plays in the World Cup. A great deal of the Las Vegas Aces roster is still expected to go help bring back a gold in a couple weeks too. There's no other team that has 3 players going. Am I tripping? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know how to take my medicine. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But we got to go. We got to go get some. We got to go get a gold medal. And the way that FIBA roster looks set up, the way our World Cup roster looks set up, it. I believe we're gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work to go win this thing. We're gonna have to work to win this thing. This ain't no walk in the park. We're not a real big team. Yeah, Las Vegas only has 3. I think what is the Lynx? 27-7. I think that was their 12th win in 13 games. They've been on the road too. Who's going for Minnesota? Just Nafisa? Okay. Hey, chat fam, can we have a conversation about the Dallas Wings? Can we switch this up and talk about the Dallas Wings for a minute? Remember earlier in the season, Jose was being all spicy at the microphone and all that. He was giving them spicy post game pressers. Most recently, the Wings then lost 3 straight, 6 of their last 8. What the hell is going on with them? If Dallas don't get healthy, they in trouble. If Dallas don't get healthy, they in trouble. Listen, 3 straight, 6 in the last 8. I don't know how long Jess Shepard is out. I think she went out with an ankle injury. She didn't come back. Yo, At the presser, Paige looked like the crown was heavy. Looked like the crown is heavy. Well, you the one. Hey. A lot of people are getting a different respect for Asia. A lot of people getting a different respect for Asia. You gotta have strong neck muscles to hold your head up, to have that crown on. You know, Asia told you, yeah, I'm getting these rings with this crown. This thing is heavy. You gotta keep your weight up. You gotta keep your weight up to carry that thing. Paige, look, Paige, head down, holding her head. Paige, this is a 44-game season, plus 15 more potentially if you want to get to the ring. We ain't even got to the playoffs yet, babes. What's happening? What is happening in Dallas? And this ain't even on Paige. This is on. Oh, shit. Oh, no. See, and this Paige second. This is Paige's second coach. But this is all on Kirk. This shit is all on Kirk Miller. This is on Kirk Miller because where's the interior? If nothing else, you should at least kept Tierra McCowan. You should have kept Big T down there. Lee Rue in a walk career. Listen, love them, love them. They both seem like fantastic people. They both seem super likable. They both seem really nice. But they're not enough for the interior of what y'all need to be able to try to hold it down in the postseason, let alone win a championship. You don't have enough in the perimeter to do that. And that's on you, Kirk. That's on you, Kirk. Jay, get paid. What's up? Now those things, nephew. Yeah, let's talk about Dallas because they're losing at the wrong time. They're now at the AC, and that's a problem. That's a problem because why? Because you're also not healthy. You're not healthy, and it's not like, it ain't like, oh, they're like, oh, well, you know what? We can just slow this down and go to like a half-court game and try to dump it inside and take advantage of our size to be able to beat some teams. No. You need Paige Beckers to go PB5. Like, get in the phone booth and do the little shit and put her cape on and go PB5 out here. No AZ Fudd. No Jessica Shepard. You got Alana Smith out here. Come on now. AZ Fudd was out. This is our second game out. And I hope it's nothing serious. I hope that they can get, right knee soreness. I hope that they can figure that out. Paige gave you 23 and 8. Zaza gave you a season high 19 off the bench. Odyssey gave you 17. Alana Ian gave you 11 points and 8 rebounds. So you had some production. You just ain't got enough. It's not like oh man, the Dallas Queens, they forgot how to play. That's not the situation down there. Minnesota's operating at a completely different offensive level than Dallas, and it motherfucking showed. My gosh. My gosh. My gosh. Excuse me. Ladies, wait, what's up? Cody boy me getting worked all season. Shit horrible on defense yesterday. And this is what's crazy. Dallas put up 90 points. 90 points, and it wasn't, and I'm saying it wasn't a good game. That's usually not normal. But 90 is usually not an offensive disaster. But nobody playing no defense yesterday. But that's for a different conversation. But this is what we saw in this game was the difference between Dallas scored, but Minnesota controlled the game and rained threes. In this situation, this wasn't like, yo, did your offense work? No, could your defense do anything to make their offense uncomfortable? And no, Dallas could not do enough. The Jessica Shepard injury is a big deal. Is a big deal if she's not back. If she's not back quickly, it's a big deal. Oh, somebody give me Enrique points. I didn't even take note of Enrique's points. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab them real quick. I didn't even take note. My bad. I did not take note of what she did. Enrique, 5 points, 28 minutes, 5 points. She took 4 shots, 2 threes, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal in 28 minutes of work. Now, as a team. Now listen, think about this, y'all. Kayla McBride made 10 threes. 10 threes. 10 threes. She made 10 fucking threes. As a team, the Dallas Wings made 6. 6 threes. They only made 6 threes. But they shot 20 of them bitches. Why? Y'all got to show more self-discipline than what y'all showing out here. And I'm not just talking about Dallas. I'm just saying in general in the WNBA. Teams, listen. I'm tired of seeing people going 3 for 27, 7 for 43. I'm tired of seeing that shit. That's not good basketball. That shit's hard to watch. If your shot not falling, get to the fucking basket. Y'all really be taking that shooter shoot shit too literal. Shooters shoot, but they don't have to keep shooting the same fuck shit shot. Shoot a different shot. If your 3 ain't falling, take 2 steps in and shoot a 2. Pump fake and try to get to the basket and get a foul on somebody. There are more ways to score than just shooting a 3 ball. And if all you got in your bag is a 3 ball, you are more than likely not going to fare well when the playoffs get deep. When you get deep in the playoff time and all you got is a 3, because it's hard to pack your 3 up and travel that motherfucker everywhere. It's hard to pack a 3 up and take it everywhere. But defense travels. Rebounding travels. Mid-game travels. This is why Courtney's going to be important. This is why I tell people, watch Courtney. She got a mid-range game that will unalive your team if you don't fucking pay attention. You'll fuck around and find out. Sorry, folks. My allergies are kicking my ass this morning. I don't know where they came from because they ain't been bothering me in a while. Teams are continuously attacking the paint on them. Like I said, teams they know just can't do shit on defense. Limited offense. Enrique having bad games at the wrong time. AZ out. Alana's not okay. To be a co-D boy, she's not okay. She likes consistency. She looks nothing like the Alana Smith from Minnesota. I don't think it's a good system fit for her there. That's just me. Without AZ, their perimeter defense is shot. Okay. Jessica, I think they said ankle for Jessica. Right knee soreness for AZ. Drive to the paint. I don't understand why they be so pump fake. Get to the hoop. Lynx played a lot of minutes 2 days in a row, and still putting a lot of buckets. Hope they can last in the postseason. That's my one concern. And it's not everybody. It's Olivia Miles. It's a lot of she's put a lot of basketball miles on her legs this season. A lot of pro basketball miles on her legs this season already. We're doing everything that she needs to do to be able to win and keep this team where they're at. I don't want her to hit a wall. That's been my concern from the beginning. And maybe she can prove me wrong. Maybe at the end of the season I'll have to be like, you know what, I was wrong. Or Miles, prove me wrong. But right now I'm worried about that. It's a 44-game season. And if every round goes to the final game, 15 more to get to a championship. That's a lot of basketball if you've never even played 38 games in a season. Bright Eyes, what up? Washington has slowly built a good team through the draft, thanks to the Sky giving up draft picks. Well, not just thanks to the Sky giving up draft picks. They did something with those draft picks. They drafted very well. They're building a good team. They got a good core. Washington has rebuilt itself from the inside out over the last 3 seasons. Rebuilt itself from the inside out. Was Washington where the nepotism was going on? Y'all remind me. I agree, Cess. It annoys the fuck out of me when I see the teams be chucking up threes. If you know it ain't going in, go to the damn basket. I always trust the midi and get to the basket over a 3. And yeah, go get 3 the hard way. Go get 3 the fucking hard way sometime. It ain't nothing like L1. L1. And like you said, in a playoff setting, you're going to need players who can get buckets in the paint. The middies just being able to get tough buckets overall because playoff games are way more physical. Way more physical. Yep. Trophy on the line now. Trophy is on the line now. Come on, y'all. Go Belks, one of my favorite teams to watch. I think the Belks are fun to watch. The Belks better prove that they can get to the basket. The Belks, the good thing about the Belks is that they play great defense. The bad thing about the Belks, and 2 things can be true, is that their offense is a whole lot of 3 points, 3-point shots. If they 3 balls stop falling, will their defense be enough? That's my concern for Golden State as they move deeper into the play, as they move into the playoffs. If the 3 ball ain't falling, will they be able to score enough? Because it's not like they have a real big interior presence. Because I think is Rupert coming back? Or is Rupert out for the season? Y'all let me know. Is Ileana out for the season? I know it's a lot of New York Liberty fans that were excited about yesterday beating the Las Vegas Aces by 40. Congratulations to the Liberty. I think that gives them 4 straight right now. It was a good win for them. They needed it. But y'all still got a lot of things to be concerned about. And the fact that y'all let Benajelani Hamilton go for nothing and you don't have any perimeter defense for real is concerning. So while it was a good win, go out last night. Hey, celebrate it however you want to. You put 40 up on the Aces. We remember what happened the last time we took 40, a 40-point loss or more. It's time to get to work, and we will do that. But New York Liberty, who are y'all for real? Who are y'all for real? Like, Stewie probably has been the most consistent New York Liberty player all season. And y'all have the players around here. Y'all have for the most part been picking and choosing when y'all show up to help Stewie, and that shit's crazy. But y'all better figure it out because y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. New York, y'all fuck around and don't make the playoffs. Y'all fuck around and don't make the playoffs. That's not a good look. That wouldn't be a good look. But they stacking wins. We'll see how it goes. I told y'all Las Vegas tonight gave us 20 off the bench. Mai gave us 16 points and 6 assists. The other thing I liked about Mai, Yamamoto, was all her shots wasn't threes. Did y'all see Yamamoto getting down there in the land of the trees and putting that thing up? No fear. That's what I like. That's what I like. Whether the three ball is falling or not, let me get to this basket. Let me see if I can draw some fouls. That's the other thing about getting to the basket that I think people miss. Getting to the basket is also attacking the basket and putting pressure on the rim and putting pressure on the other team's defense is also a strategy in a way that you try to get them in foul trouble. So if you just don't camp out there at the three and you ain't even making them, and then you ain't even getting them in foul trouble, oh man, this just gonna be a game of just running up and down the court, a whole bunch of cardio. Like at some point you have to start playing basketball. Justine Passat gave us 11. In an ugly loss, I'm celebrating Tanaya, Mai, and Justine. Why? Because they just got some great experience against a championship experienced team, right? That they wouldn't have got normally, that they wouldn't have gotten normal. So they just want to build some confidence in what they're able to do in this league, how they can compete. They got some real life experience on the physicality and the intensity of playing against a New York Liberty type team, that type length, and they'll be able to stack development on top of that. This is getting them ready. Eventually, excuse me. Eventually, we're going to need somebody outside of our stars. We know foul trouble is coming. Somebody might have an off night. Matchups could look crazy. And all of a sudden, you need a rotation player to play 6 more minutes than what they normally do. Are they going to be able to function? Are they going to be able to score? Will they be comfortable making decisions? Are they going to be able to defend without breaking the structure up? This is what these type of games right here give coaches a chance to evaluate. So, yeah, we 9-10 all time against New York in regular season meetings. That doesn't bother me. Do we win the ones that count? And the ones that count are the ones that you hold the chip up for. So, if you're a Liberty fan, absolutely feel good. Y'all shot the ball well, 1 by 40, dominated the glass, bench cooked. I think Johannes had like 27. But New York, when it's time to play defense, how confident are you that you can stop somebody? I'm just wondering. Let me know. We can't evaluate this result either. Like what would happen if New York met Las Vegas with Asia, Chelsea, and Jackie all playing. We don't know. We do know how we feel. Here we go. From a coaching standpoint, and just from a player taking care of your players, Vegas at the end of a 5-game road trip, 9 days, 3rd game in less than 3 days. Health management has to become a part of competing for a championship, especially when you have to get ready to go play. I don't know how many games it's going to take to be able to win the World Cup. Somebody tell me. You don't want to be screaming at a coach, in October because the player looked tired. You want them to manage the situation now. And Vegas probably could have played everybody yesterday, but that still wouldn't guarantee to win. But it would have definitely increased the physical load on all of those players. So you can disagree with Becky's decision or not. It doesn't matter to me. It was a basketball reason behind it. So tomorrow we play Washington at home, and I'm interested to see what we look like now when the real core get back rested up. Oh, out for the season. Okay. I would say that as the season's been going on, they have done a decent job of using their defense to push their offensive stretches where their three isn't falling. So I'm guessing that's their counter. Okay. You don't see New York being a threat at all. It's hard for me to take New York serious as a threat right now. It's hard for me to ever also bet against Breanna Stewart too. If that, two things can be true. So I know the studio is gonna go out there and get every fucking thing that she's got. Now will her team show up and do that with her? That I can't say consistently. I don't know. Daces did right by resting the big three because these games left somebody is in trouble and they have found a new weapon in Latson coming off the bench. Yeah. No fear from her or Laddie. No, just my Yamamoto Laddie. None of them. My Laddie or Justine. Justine, let that thing go too. She's a shooter. That's for the Valks. I'm with you, money. Yeah, no, I'm with you. That could be their counter. If I slow you down into a half court and I'm dumping it in on size, I just don't know how much of a difference I'm gonna let your defense make. You know what I mean? But this is when you want the Tip Hazes of the world getting to the basket. But I want people to understand I'm not looking at the Valks like they some expansion team. Like this is year 2. And Golden State is 23-9, second overall. They've won 4 straight, 13-2 since June 24th. That's not an expansion team. This is one of the best teams in the WNBA. That's what they fucking record says. I respect them like that. We're gonna see what they do. It's levels to this. Absolutely. MJ Lover, what up, big dog? On your way out the door, still listening, man. Have a great day. Have a great day, big dog. They did. The one thing I did like about this one is this was a pretty balanced game for Golden State, which leads to maybe y'all figuring something out for the playoffs. I think Chechi had 15. Was she perfect from 3? Somebody remind. I think she was perfect. I don't think she missed one from 3 from what I remember. But y'all let me know. Tip Hayes gave him 14 off the bench. Gabby, Kayla Thornton starting to score a little bit more too. Kayla gave him 11. Gabby gave him 11. I can tell that Kayla Thornton is starting to get healthy right at the right time. I don't think that she started this season 100% healthy. She's been working her way back through the season from injury. And you can tell she's getting comfortable at the right time. That's gonna be good for them. They'll be able to build off that and maybe some more offense is gonna come from there. But nobody had to hijack the offense and score 30. You know what I mean? They had enough scoring spread out through their whole rotation. They had 19-point lead in the fourth quarter. Okay. I mean, if you want to give LA some credit, you can give them some credit for they didn't fold. But here's the thing: I'm tired for as seasoned as a lot of those LA Sparks players are. I'm tired of it being if they didn't fold. No, get some wins, be better. They got it to 68-60 with like 5 minutes left or something. That's a game, but all Golden State had to do was settle down and finish the game. Get the stops, finish the game, close them out. Stop the bleeding. You get 16-7 from Nneka Ogwumike. Erica Wheeler gave you 15. Amber gave you 12. But you're still 12-19. You're still 12-19, and you lost 8 of your last 10. So what does any of that mean? 2-2 since trading Kelsey Plum. I was asking, did they look better without Kelsey? Looked like no. It looked like they were on a boost. Like, oh, we're going to show them that we can be better without Kelsey. But the reality is they needed the offense. Or maybe they didn't. I guess the thing is, what I don't know about the Sparks, and maybe y'all can help me with this, is who is it that they want to be? What's their identity? I don't even know what lineup makes sense for them. What is are they even still chasing the postseason? I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they realize like trading Kelsey didn't just mean like a player leaving. I don't think that they thought about like, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't have moved Kelsey. I'm talking about timing, because moving a player that now people's touches and minutes, shot distribution and shit change, late game responsibilities change, right? Even locker room roles change. So it's an adjustment period. But I don't think LA has the personnel in the locker room to make a successful adjustment in time to do anything with the rest of the season. And when you didn't drop 8 or 10 and your season is that locker room is, moral victories ain't shit. You supposed to be winning. Y'all, this was a win now situation. This was a win now situation. So y'all tell me this. When we talk about like legit 2026 WNBA championship contenders, do y'all got the Golden State Valkyries inside that group? Is the Golden State Valks one of those teams that you consider a real contender? And then tell me, are the LA Sparks? Latin and the other guard look good together. Can't pronounce her name. My Yamamoto? Dana looked like crap. No, I'm not gonna say that. One thing about me, got on board on Dana. I ain't gonna say that Dana looked like crap. Dana looked like somebody that's trying to work her way back. Here's where I disagree with you on that, no dog. I would have said Dana looks like crap if, and this is always my take with stuff. If Dana wasn't getting shots, I always get worried about a player if they're not getting shots. But Dana got the shots that she wanted. Dana got some good looks at shots. Dana got some good shots that she took. They're not falling right now. I need for Dana to get into basketball game shape. I need Dana to get into playing shape. And not only that, I need Dana to get into we're past mid-season in game shape. By the time everybody comes back from the World Cup. Because Dana is going to be important in the later part of the season. Dana is going to have fresher legs than a lot of guards that are going to be playing in the playoffs. Dana is going to be quicker than a lot of guards that we're going to see in the playoffs. Dana is going to be able to get her shot off and get to the basket and score with those fresher legs because she ain't had so many minutes. So right now, yeah, it's like, damn, Dana, okay, I wanted that one. But I see the 3-ball falling a little bit for you. I see you getting to the basket. Now when you get your timing and rhythm all back together, because it's still timing and rhythm in this. This one thing to be shooting over the chair. It's one thing to be, you know what I'm saying, getting your shot off when it comes on playing defense. But now when that's a real WNBA player on the other side, what does that look like? Right? So get your physicality back, get back used to all of that. Dana gonna be fine. And y'all know how I am about Dana with her dribbling ass. But I wouldn't say she looked like crap. Looked like somebody working their way back from surgery. Kayla been playing much better these past couple games. Kayla Thornton, yes. Yeah, Sparks ain't got no direction because shit, Lynn ain't got no direction. And their attitude reflect their leadership. And you can tell there ain't a whole lot of leadership going on in Los Angeles right now. Magic talking about they ain't made no money. Lynn ain't saying shit. They ain't winning. I mean, just it's a sad time in LA right now. And Cameron Brink, if you can get your ass out of LA, get your ass out of LA, kid. Get the fuck out that place. I don't care if you got to use your Steph Curry card. If you got to use your Steph Curry card, kid, get the hell out of there. Jeremy, what up? Oh, Jeremy, Jay, y'all get in the chat. Let me know if we got a in our group chat. Let me know if we got a show this week, Thursday at 3. Let me know. It's the same with Bree Jones. I know we're not talking about Atlanta right now, but that's what it seems to me with Bree. Bree been missing buckets that she usually makes. I think she's still trying to get back to herself. She is. Now the challenge for Bree Jones is this. Even at her most effective level, she hasn't been that she's never been that quick. She's not quick, fast, right? Like she's that's just not who she is. And I feel like even as she's working her way back, the centers that she's been having to play against have been taking advantage of that. My goodness. And so, well, I want Bree to get healthy because she also is coming back, I think, off surgery. Is that right? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But the Atlanta Dream, y'all hear me good. Y'all gonna have to play Medina Okot. If you're not, listen, y'all success depends on whether or not y'all get that kid on the floor. For as deep as her bag is, for as physical as she can be, for what she can give y'all on defense, what she can give y'all on offense, and what she can just give y'all on sure fucking will to fucking want to win, y'all have to get that kid up off the bench. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Carl. If you can't figure out how to get her off the bench, then get her off your bench to somewhere else. You should have traded that kid. Because what y'all are doing to yourself right now is a disservice. It's a disservice because you're putting yourselves in a situation where in the playoffs, when you need a big, you're gonna have to play her. And you haven't put her in a situation to be as prepared as she can be for y'all. So I don't know where y'all at in the rankings right now. And even if that means losing a game or two here or there, it'll be worth it to build the chemistry with Angel and Medina and Nas and Bree or whatever that rotation is gonna look like. It'll be worth it to build that chemistry that you're gonna need if you're really trying to go compete for a real championship. But the longer that y'all let Medina just sit on the bench, and it's like sometimes a player, okay, we down by 90 zillion points, go out there. Lets me know that y'all aren't serious. Y'all aren't serious about chasing a title. Because here's the thing. Ryan Howard ain't enough. And if y'all continue to be like, okay, it'll just be Ryan time and we're gonna get it done, and y'all keep running Leash into the ground, y'all can make Alicia Gray life so much easier if y'all would fix your fucking rotations and play the players together that should play together. Then Leash wouldn't have to be getting up off the ground and getting knocked all over the place all the damn time. Like, really, Carl, tighten it up. I don't know who you need to talk to. I don't know if we need to have a meeting. I don't know what it is. But you got to get Medina on the floor. You got to fix these fucking rotations. or all of this that y'all did this season and for last season is gonna be for nothing. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because y'all brought Angel down there to do something. And if y'all brought Angel down there and then y'all don't do any better than y'all did last year or worse, that's terrible for y'all. Yeah, Thornton, it's like clockwork with Laddie. People think she forgot how to score because she went to South Carolina, but didn't realize South Carolina got her well prepared for the next level. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they think like you just forget basketball like that. Bree's too slow for that offense. Could be. I'm willing to talk about that. I Citrified. Good morning. Will the league change the schedule next season if Becky Hammond keep resting their star players on national televised games? No. And we're not gonna act like Becky is the only one resting her fucking players. When motherfucking players came back and was on, what did they call it? Reconditioning? What the fuck are you reconditioning from the All-Star weekend from? No, I'm not gonna do that. No. And here's the thing: the league is not changing the schedule next season. Listen. Okay, I thought I said this to y'all earlier. This is what y'all need to understand. Next season, is it 50 games next season? Y'all need to get ready for back-to-back game life. There's nowhere else to stretch this season out to. There's nowhere else to change this schedule to. The WNBA locked itself into a certain part of the calendar to be able to play basketball, to not compete with the NFL and the NBA and all this other shit that's going on out here, and to be able to make sure that they can get in these arenas and have spaces to play. So now they got to play within that time frame. They already moved the season up from the season the season before last season started like May 26th, something like that. Regular season this year started May 8th. Where else can they move it to? The season is going to end in, I think the latest is like mid-October. We'll crown a champion. Where is it going? Where else is it going? These games is going to get stacked up. See, here, this is the part, and this was the reason that I said, and Political Ill, and shout out Political Ill, sending prayers. For those of y'all that don't know, Political Ill lost her mom. We will be getting Polysports Tea Time going here soon. I will be sharing some information if y'all want to reach out and just say, send your condolences. Tell Lil, hey. But this is why me and Lil were having a conversation about should they sue and don't rush the CBA, because as sure shit as the WNBA sat up there and signed that CBA off and signed off on the money, they said we're going to figure out how to go get this, recoup this money back. And that's like more games in less time, right? We seeing it. This is welcome to this. Welcome to the new dub. This schedule is only going to get crazier. And if it's not written in the CBA that it's illegal to play 3 games in 67 hours, then these women are in trouble. In fucking trouble. And it's going to be a lot of bad basketball on a lot of national on a lot of national TV until they fix that shit. ATL first round exit. Carl can't coach and his rotations are horrendous. Get your clipboard out. My gosh. I think the dream lineup should be AR5 Okap with Nas and Bree coming off the bench. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't even mind if AR5 and Bree start. If you want Bree to be able to set the tone. I don't even care. I don't even mind that. But you're gonna have to stagger the way that you play Angel with your other bigs to be able to take advantage of what she brings to the floor and what she brings to the team. I can see the Valkyrie eliminating the team, but not winning the championship. No, not this year. They probably will eliminate somebody this year, but it's levels to it. First, you knock somebody out, then you get to the next round, and then you start fighting in the finals. Here's the thing: when somebody tell you who they are, believe them. The Golden State Valkyrie said coming into this thing, "Hey, we plan to win the championship in 5 years." Remember that part? Remember that part? Remember when they announced? They was like, "We here." Yeah, in 5 years, we plan to be, I believe they said win a championship. Maybe they said play for a championship, but they had championship plans in the next 5. And depending on how they move in the offseason and who they sign and who they draft, shit. They keep playing defense like that, They're going to be playing in somebody's finals. Yeah, Bree never been quick, and yeah, they got to play Okot. I've been saying that Okot can provide offensive paint and out, guard the paint, and overall boxing out so others can get easier looks. Absolutely. Ryan Howard hasn't been enough all season, and they don't have a bench either. You see who's hurt on that bench? Papa's hurt on the bench. Regis got back. Anybody else hurt on their bench? So, Miss Tay, I don't know if they don't got a bench. I know that they ain't trying to develop their bench. Now, Atlanta had a game where they put India Navarre out there and Okot, and they went crazy. They got Sherrod down there. Atlanta got a bench. Their rotations are fucked up. Their development seems off, but they got a bench. If Atlanta plays India in the first round and loses again, Smesco might have to leave. Might. Okay. I mean, might. Yeah, okay. Prayers and condolences. Yeah, definitely more injuries. Definitely more injuries on the way. Natalie is coaching, I believe. Them. You believe them as a contender this year? Because of Natalie? Tell me more. I'm tired of people saying ATL doesn't have a bench. They have a bench. They just don't utilize them enough. They also don't rotate them right. They bench be all mismatch and shit. Just mismatch for no reason. And I don't know enough about coaching. I've never been a coach. But what I wonder with Carl, what I wonder with Carl and Lynn, somebody else. Are they taking a college approach to coaching pros that's fucking something up? I don't know if y'all have opinions about that. Something that I've thought about, like, yo, maybe are y'all looking at this like y'all still at the university, and it's something that you need to do different in how you coach and develop and rotate and what your strategies are and how you attack the game in the season, versus what you do in college. Because there's no committee coming to save you. There's nobody that's gonna vote you in because you won cute. None of that shit. Like, if your record don't say it, then you don't do it. If your record don't say it, then you don't get to do it. Atlanta's loaded. It's the rotations that are terrible at times. Yeah. The dream me the way to get Pow, not Poa. Poa's not there. Pow involved. Dream should have picked up a backup point guard and find a way to get Pow shots. They do have a backup point guard, Jalen Sherrod. And they're leaning into Jalen Sherrod, and I like what Jalen Sherrod brings to them. The unfortunate thing is that it looks like potentially maybe Jalen Sherrod could potentially take some of Powell's minutes if they try to, So, but I would like to see Sherrod and Powell on the floor together. I would like to see, I think Commission talked about Powell off ball some, being able to just get that shot off, but also like Powell running the offense. Powell is a calming presence. That people have said that everywhere that she's gone. So I think Atlanta could benefit from that. G Moreau, what up? Atlanta has a bench. Carl doesn't know how to use them. He plays Nas all his minutes for what? And I like Nas, but how Okot will develop if she's not out there. Oh, we agree. I believe that Golden State can win the chip in 5 years. Shit, they said they would. They said they would. They said they was. And they're moving like an organization that intends to. So I'm here for it. I'm here to watch for it. And I don't know if they win it, but I think they play for one. We'll see. It's still the Asia era. It's still the era of Asia right now. So we'll see. Monica McNutt did not like that the league rescinded the technical foul from Saturday's game. Okay, that's fine, but I guess for me, Timothy McNutt, did you think they weren't going to rescind it? Like, we've seen games where she's literally said to the ref, "Your guys are going to cause me to get suspended if you give me a tech," right? So I don't know if she said something to her. It damn near look. It damn near look. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. This still has shit to do with Caitlin. I don't know if she said something to the ref that got teed up, but I also was like, "Ref, get the fuck out the way. You see her coming. She could have been trying to save the ball. Move." So it's incidental, kind of in a way. I seen some other clips of players bumping into refs and being tossed out the fucking game. So my thing is just be consistent. Be consistent. Like, what? What the fuck are you gonna wait for? Like, you see the player coming. You are impeding the player's progress at this point. Get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. Maybe she was gonna leap and try to save it. I don't know. Even if it wasn't her, get out the way. To me, you could have just got the fuck out the way. So I don't know if she said something to her, and then people on the bench was like, "Oh, tee her up," and then she teed her up. I don't know what the fuck happened. Bree is the mystery link. She slows them down on offense, but is vital in the post. Against who, though? Against who? When I say that, MJ, I mean like against when we talk about contenders. Who is she really giving work to? Carl also does play to matchups. He makes basketball hard. Doesn't play the matchup. Thank you. Rotation's been horrible. Like, I can tell which players work well and which don't. Why they can't see it is mind-boggling to me. I'm hoping Lynx don't match up, and I'd like to see them play in the finals. Oh yeah, Swaggy McTorso. I don't think that it's gonna be Lynx in the finals. Yeah, I don't. They're nowhere in my wildest dreams do I have it Dallas Wings, Minnesota Lynx in the finals. But yeah, if that's what you're wishing for. Oh, this is why we watch. Shepard, no, Sherrod. Carl doesn't play the matchups properly. He makes basketball harder. Got you. It was a dumb tech anyway. What do I think is the dream ceiling? Probably second round exit. That's where I'm at right now. If everything's clicking. Okay, so I see Swaggy McTorso. You doing a lot of talking in the chat. You're doing a lot of talking in the chat. I mean, so welcome. Let me make sure that. So we got the rules running at the bottom. Welcome in. Greet the host. Greet the panel. Greet the chat. Bring your meds. Be respectful. If you're not talking to me directly at who you're talking to, welcome to the conversation. Tell us who's your team and how long you've been watching. It's not just 4 series wins. It's not just 4 series wins. First of all, there's not three. There's only 3 series. There's only 3. There's the first round, the next round, and the finals. That's it. There's 3, and there's 3 games in the first is the max. I think 5 in the second round and 7. So a total of 15 games to win the chip. This season they're playing 44, and most of them have not even played 38 games. The new players coming in, so it ain't just that. But welcome to the conversation. Missy, what up? Give our girl a standard contract. I know they wish they would have. Either way, nobody's beating Minnesota or the Aces. That's my finals. I got Minnesota and Aces in the finals too. I don't know if Shepard's okay. She hurt her ankle. Okay. You still ain't said hello to me, hello to the chat. Like, I just tried to give you the rules, but you keep like just talking. So I'm gonna try that again for you, Swaggy McTorso. If you want to stick around, say what up to me, say what up to the chat, tell us how long you're watching hoops. Because it's not just your regular normal YouTube channel, it's a community. So you just walked into my living room. So speak to everybody, let us know, introduce yourself, let us know how long you've been watching, you know what I'm saying? Who's your team? Let us know. Or if that doesn't work for you, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. Will Kelsey Mitchell be the runner-up for league MVP? Hell no. No. It's Timothy. They seem determined to have Cece in the conversation. They seem determined to have Olivia Miles in the conversation. I think Asia wins her 5th MVP. And second is I don't know. They may make it Cece. Stewie's in the conversation. Who else y'all got in the MVP conversation? Who else y'all got? Let me tell you. Well, we'll see. Am I wrong for thinking that Caitlin is the 3rd best player on the Fever, or am I tripping? Third option. Yeah. Did they forget about Paige? No, I didn't forget about Paige. I didn't forget about Paige. Dallas though will the way Dallas' season go, keep Paige in the conversation. I just like basketball. Chicago Sky should be my team based on geography. But what? We love the Sky over here, Swaggy. I had the Sky in the playoffs till Rakia got hurt. Paige, yeah, she was in the MVP conversation. Should Veronica Burton be in the MVP conversation? Try not to blame coaches too much, but bad rotations can mess up the best teams. Yes, they can. Last ball yesterday, Becky needs to have her consistently in the lineup. She would be that X factor for the Aces going forward. Okay. X factor going forward. I like it. You say Paige was in it early. Does that mean that Paige is out of it now? Like, what does Paige need to be able to get back? Well, I don't know. Paige needs some help down there in Dallas. Will the bottom 3 teams start tanking the closer it gets to the end of the season? Tanking for what? Take it for what? So, y'all help me in the chat. Break it back now because the commission is breaking it down. But it's something about the WNBA that, like, you can't just be like, oh, all of a sudden now we're going to tank for Juju. With the way that the dub works, and I forget everything, so I'm not going to be as eloquent and detailed as the commission. But basically, you got to start tanking 2 years before the player you want to get is supposed to be picked. So I don't know who they tanking for, but it ain't gonna help them. It ain't gonna help them in this draft. Clark is not in no conversation, in my opinion. A1 Miles, Kelsey, Stewie, Paige. That's the combo. Y'all understand? Yeah. But they're gonna manufacture her into that conversation. Blue, hey, what up? Paige at 25-1. Swaggy. Around here, capital C's, that's Kennedy Carter. Lowercase C's, Caitlin Clark. That just keeps it easy for me to know who we're talking about. We talk a lot of hoops over here. I think you're saying Caitlin Clark, 17-1 odds. Asia than everybody else. Olivia Miles, Kelsey Mitchell, Stewie. Is Juju even coming out? We don't know. Now, if you know that Juju's not coming out, now's a good time to start tanking. Now's a great time to start tanking. If she's not coming out, then you can be ready for when she comes out. The thing I worry about with Juju, if she doesn't come out, is because I think that if this year's draft, well, 27 draft, WNBA draft, that first round pick is Juju Watkins to lose, right? I think they already have her slated there. If she stays in school and comes out the next season, I don't know that Juju goes 1. Now I still have her going top 1 through 3, top 1 through 5. That's the Sarah Strong, Joyce Edwards, a lot of other, that's a super sophomore class that's going to be coming out that year from last year. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Ju does. It'll be up to her. I've heard people say that she's going back to school. I've heard people say that, she already wanted to come out. I've heard people say that it'll depend on how this year goes. What I'll say is I love that she got the option. I love that she has the option. I love that Tessa has the option. I love that these young people have the option to make the decision for what they want to do. I love that they have the opportunity to go to college, come out with a degree, come out with no debt, come out with a nest egg in the bank, and then choose what the fuck it is they wanted to do. If that's not some gangster shit, I don't know what else is. So whatever they choose to do, I'm here to watch it. Miles at plus 750, Asia minus 550. MVP, I got Asia, then Paige, Olivia, Stewie, Kelsey Mitchell in no particular order, except Asia first, and then it's everybody else. G Monroe, tell him. Asia, Paige, Art Miles, and Asia with the win. Miles has no defense, so she's third. Okay. But her team has been the best team in the league all season. Meanwhile, Paige is on like a 5-game skid. Does that change anything? Ask him, Missy. Let me know. Good basketball. So many problems with the Dream. They never start off playing the right way, sharing the ball, moving the ball, everyone playing one-on-one. The season almost over. There's no chemistry. There's no true point guard. McBride listed at 250 to 1. McBuckets. You said Juju looks fun. I don't know what that means. I'm going to stay away from that. I agree. It's what annoys me at times when I watch certain games. Bad rotations can fuck up a lot for a team. Playing well and then wrong people in at certain times mess things up. You don't believe me? Look at Kelsey Mitchell at the end of that. At the end of that Indiana Fever game against the Aces. Aaliyah Boston did everything she was supposed to fucking do to win. Rotation. Fucked up the shit for the Indiana Fever. You know why? They never got none of their defense up off the bench. So when it was time to close, they didn't have the defense out there to close. You know who did have some defense? That goddamn decoy, Asia Wilson. Asia motherfucking Wilson with the defensive stop. Atlanta does just play one-on-one, and they don't have good ISO players. Oh, God. That doesn't work. Will the league manufacture the Fever into the second round of the playoffs? If they can. But the crazy part, though, Timothy Taylor, is if Stephanie White would be fucking Stephanie White and really use her players how she can and tighten her rotation up and get the defense in, the league wouldn't even have to manufacture the fucking Fever into the second round. If they would get their defense up and get active, the Fever could be talking about being in the fucking finals against the Aces. The Fever were one game from the finals last year. And I get it. A lot of those people that were there aren't back. But a lot of those people that were there are still there. And they added defense. Let the defense get up off the bench. I don't know what they so scared to let the defense play for. The crazy part is, if you put them out there, they want to play defense. They love playing defense. They're here to take somebody's fucking cookies. Let the seatbelt gang get the fuck up and go do the dirty work. Y'all don't got to worry about if they're going to get out there and start taking fuck shit shots. Y'all don't have to wonder if they're going to get out there and turn into it's all about me. Y'all don't have to worry about if they're going to get out there and make it Oh, ISO, just me. Or I'm just shooting all threes. Because they're not built like that. Raven is built to win. Breezy is built to win. Their basketball IQ is higher than a lot of the people on your fucking team. Their defensive skill set definitely better than anybody on your fucking starting lineup, with the exception of Aaliyah Boston. They don't out defend any of them other four that y'all got out there. Because the Indiana Fever don't have no defense except Aaliyah Boston in a starting lineup. And that's okay if that's what you're going to start with. Get your points together. But the reason y'all keep fucking up is because y'all go out there and get the points and then you can't hold the lead. You know why? Because you can't stop anybody. So when teams make adjustments and they start picking on Caitlin and they put that length on Caitlin and they start doubling up on Aaliyah and they stop letting her get the ball, then y'all are in trouble every fucking time. Every time. If you go back and watch the tape, Raven was changing games by herself. How excited I would be to see if her and her running mate, Bree Hall, what are they? The chairpersons of the seatbelt game, the presidents of the club. What did they say they are? The founders, whatever they are. Put them on the floor. Raven could guard 1 through 5 for at least on a switch, if she got to. We done seen it. Y'all seen her get out there and not back down from Stewie. That length that they bring, that know-how. The crazy part is this. The crazy part of this shit is this to me, right? As much as I'm like, Dallas, what the hell is going on? At least Jose is leaning into what he has. He like, hey, Paige, you know AZ, you know Paige. When y'all are on the floor, use that chemistry against others. Use that chemistry to enhance what it is we're trying to do out here on the floor. You got two people that play together for 4 fucking years, and you're not letting them get out on the floor. Like Breezy and Raven probably played more games together than Paige and AZ got to play together because they weren't healthy. But you're not letting that chemistry on the floor. You make that make sense. Make that make fucking basketball sense, Stephanie White, Indiana Fever organization. Make it make sense. We're getting ready to go to the World Cup, and we're gonna put. I shit you not. Unless she's hurt, unless she doesn't play, we're gonna see a time when there's a reunion of the aces at fucking FIBA World at the FIBA Worlds. Why? Because they want to chip together. Because that chemistry doesn't fall apart. Because they know what they know about each other. So you wouldn't take a chance of putting a team, putting a core 3 on the floor that went and played in a national championship on the floor? How? Why not? How do you not put Raven and Breezy and Aaliyah out there? Shit, Raven, Breezy, Ty, put them out there. What the fuck do you got to lose? Y'all keep trying to manufacture that shit, and y'all gonna be just like the Seattle Seahawks on the half a yard line. Throwing a fucking interception. That was one game for the finals last year. Be better. Stephanie White, stand on some fucking business. Stand on fucking basketball and get off that bullshit that you're standing on. Because the reason that it's going like that is because you keep putting CC out there and letting her do what she want to do. Sit her ass down. Put the defense on the floor. And it's crazy because y'all fan base should really be pushing back for that. Because for everything that they want CC to be, if y'all would just shut the fuck up and let the defense play, y'all can make her that. The defense will get her right to where the fuck y'all want her to be. But y'all won't trust that. Y'all keep trying to microwave some shit when it's already something baking on the bench. Y'all keep on. Y'all gonna fuck it up. I don't believe me. Just watch. Dr. Ivy Girl, what up? Got the Lynx losing in the second round. Vegas versus Golden State. Okay, miss it. Great basketball. Went back and watched UConn versus Stanford, 22. South Carolina versus Maryland, 24-16. Good games. Yeah, it was an overtime game too. That Fever Vegas game. Both amazing games. CC will have to sit if the seatbelt game comes in. She don't have to sit. She don't have to sit. stagger the way that you use the seatbelt game. The seatbelt game should be out there sometimes with Kelsey Mitchell, so she ain't got to work so fucking hard on trying to play defense that she can't play, that she can just relax and score, and let them be out there with Cece. Ain't no different than having Raven Pow and Breezy on the floor in South Carolina. She don't have to sit. See, this is what I think, Cheryl. She doesn't have to sit. What she has to do is come off the fucking ball. And that's the part that she doesn't want to do. Cece would probably rather sit down more than she would rather come off the ball. She ain't in the game, cool. She don't have to worry about it. The minute she hit the floor, she wants the ball in her hand. You gotta come off the ball. Period. Let the Gamecocks loose on the floor, please. If Angel makes an all-dub team, the Dream will be forced to trade Bree Jones and or Nas Newman because Angel will be eligible for Supermax. G Monroe. I don't know that I believe that Bree Jones or Nas Hillman's time is long in Atlanta. I not with the draft and stuff that's coming. The other thing though too that I keep reminding y'all is that there's no extra team coming next year. There are not 15 more new roster spots to put some extra talent. I mean 12. We don't have that, right? That doesn't exist. What's here is what's here. The jobs that are here is what's here. And we got 45 young folks that's going to try to get this thing next year. Some of these people ain't gonna have no job anyway. You too slow. You injury prone. Not really fitting what we doing. A lot of these players is gonna be forced to be someplace else. I think Stephanie White would start raving and move Iowa to shooting guard, but Iowa can't be coached. Stephanie White is afraid of Iowa fan base. Well, if you're scared, go to church. If you're scared, go to church. Real coaches do real coaches things. If you're scared to sit CC down, if you're scared of the fan base, and the nerve of you to be scared of the fan base, but you out there sticking up for DJA and saying what you're saying about Alyssa Thomas, you're not scared of the fan base. You're picking and choosing what it is that you do. That's a choice that she's making. I don't believe she's scared. They afraid of the Iowa fan base because of what? What are they gonna do? Fire you? See, I don't put all of that fucking power into the fan bases and shit like y'all do. So the fuck what? So the fuck what? I would rather go home and lay my head down and sleep well with a smile on my face, knowing I stood on business and I was who I wanted to be in my position, than I let somebody punk me into doing what the fuck they wanted me to do. I can't sleep with that. I can't look at myself in the mirror with that. Somebody punk me into some shit. Oh, I'm scared, so I'm just going fuck all that. For what? Scared of what? Scared of what? Oh, the Iowa fan base. Tell me who the fuck did they take down? What has the Iowa fan base done to anybody? Y'all act like the Iowa fan base got bodies. Please tell me who they are, because I'm not scared of them. They talk a whole lot of shit, but what they gonna do? They ain't won shit. What is they gonna do? Please tell me about this fan base. Y'all act like the Iowa fan base got bodies or something, man. What is they doing? Oh, they gonna say something real mean about her on the Twitter? Gives a fuck. If your skin can't take that, get out the game. But unless they out here just laying folks down, man, scared of what? Iowa makes crisp passes and Butterfinger teammates need to dry their hands and be ready. That's the wrong attitude right there. That's the wrong attitude right there. See, if you're a real floor general and you're a real point guard, then you adjust and you get your people the ball in the best way for them to be successful. That's it. They're not out there with their hands wet and not ready to play. See, one thing about us over here, Swaggy Big Torso, if you're gonna be in a conversation, we don't do lazy takes, we don't do bullshit, and we do respect and receipts over here. They're not, as much as them people is out there scoring, they catching everybody else passes. She fucking turns the ball over and throws fucked up passes at times. I ain't gonna do that. That's what we not gonna do. That's the quickest thing to get you up out my living room. Bullshit. Hey, chat fam, y'all better help these new folks in the chat. Let them know where they at. They better read the room. My Seahawks made up for that last season. They did, but they didn't make up. They didn't make up with Marshawn for what they did to him in his career, because he should have been an MVP that season. And he should have got all those accolades. And he should have got the money and the shit that went with that. But they were so fucking determined to let Russ fucking Cook be the MVP that they got what the fuck they got. And congratulations to the Seahawks. I got them down there maybe even running it back this season. But fuck them with 2 big middle fingers for that season and what they did to my mans, because that was foul as fuck. Tell your Seahawks that. Will we ever see Pawpaw again? I don't know. She's hurt right now. I think we'll see her again, but I don't know how long with that line. Oh no, sure, we just talking. Raven, point guard 1, CC all ball. Tell them Raven, Mitchell, Rehal, Aaliyah, and Timpson. The best defensive 5 around. Your leading scorer is Mitchell. Gee, call them out there. There was a play in the game against Chicago that Clark was off and the ball, and Raven did a simple dribble handoff, and Kayla easily got a 3. It was great to see. They literally could spam that. Please see my video about Raven, why Raven was the perfect pick for in Indiana, and how she could make them a champion, and how her and CC being paired together is the best thing that could happen for both of them. Fucking Raven adding the 3-point shooting and shit. And that shit to her game, and then CC being able to pick up Raven's defense would help her fucking game. But see, CC has to want to be better, and that's the part that people don't want to talk about. She ain't showed up trying to be better since the fuck we got here. Ain't nothing got louder about her game except her motherfucking mouth. That's the only thing that's gotten louder. The only thing that CC does more is talk fucking more. She whines fucking more. She's louder. She's even more emboldened in what the fuck she fucking does on the court, and how she talks at the fucking refs. That's the only thing that's gotten louder about her game is her fucking mouth. That's it. That's it. Her defense ain't better. She was shoot her shot. Her fucking shooting percentage was shit in July for the most part. Y'all tell me, did she fix that? She's still getting taken out of the games for defensive purposes. Hey, sit your ass down. It's time for us to try to close. Nothing has gotten better about her game. Nothing has gotten louder about her game except her fucking mouth and her fucking antics. All that throwing her head back, all that extra bullshit that she does, that's not basketball. And the shit that they allow and the shit that they keep showing over and over and over again on TV and calling it like her being, oh, she's so fucking crafty. She's gritty. She's so fucking, oh man, she's fucking charged up. All that is the same shit that when you was in Pop 1 or Basketball 101 or the first fucking team that you played on was the shit that they told you didn't belong in fucking basketball. That whining, that crying, that disrespecting the ref, that yelling in the ref's face, that flopping, all that bullshit, that doesn't belong in basketball. It's not basketball. It shouldn't fucking be celebrated, and y'all should stop fucking talking about it. When she does something worth fucking celebrating, we will fucking celebrate it. Nobody fucking hates the girl, but she ain't did shit worth celebrating. That's the fucking problem. She ain't did shit worth celebrating. If she had a championship, I'd be like, hey man, motherfucker went and got a chip. She ain't went and got one of them. And when it was time to show up and close, she missed both free throws and turned the motherfucker over. So I don't want to hear shit about that till she do something worth fucking talking about. They can definitely play Raven and CC together. Professor Golden, what's good? I will be getting back to you on them dates, sir. Room red complete. Thanks for the show. Absolutely. You can't win the WNBA championship if you're a point guard shooting 30-foot step back 3-point shots at the beginning of the shot clock. Well, that's a problem. They already talked shit about her and say she needs to be fired. Yeah, they do. Facts. Continue to cook. I'm enjoying the conversation. We have so much to discuss with intellectuals in October. Yes, we do. Oh, Marshawn Lynch. Yeah. Beast mode. I know you know MJ. South Carolina fan base is bigger than the Iowa fan base. Jabari, what up? You do know that Caitlin be turning the ball over too, right? In the game against the Aces, she had 8 turnovers. I thought that was a team. I know that was on her own. Yeah, 6 turnovers in the first half. Leads the W in turnovers for 3 years straight. And she does. She was coddled in college and not taught pro habits. Her time won't last long. Nobody's challenged her. Nobody's challenged her. Nobody said when your dad got to be in the audience telling you to stop, just stop it. All that, come on, that's not it. No, great in basketball history, we're constantly taken out on defense late in games. Period, has never happened consistently. No, you wouldn't see it. Not with somebody that call themselves great. Not at all. What else we got to talk about, y'all? It's been a great conversation so far this morning. Time flew by. Damn, it's already 11. Oh shit, almost 11:15. What else we got on the docket? That Las Vegas Washington game, I'm looking forward to that. This is probably a great time I need to remind everyone about our back to school drive. If you would like to contribute to our back to school drive, sponsored 3 students, please hit the Cash App. And if you do that, please in the comment section, please make sure that you put back to school so that when we do our special thanks, that we are able to include you. Please put that in a memo with your YouTube name, but also back to school, so that we are able to salute you with our special thanks. Thank you to those who have contributed already. We appreciate it. You said, did we talk about Laddie? Did we talk about Laddie? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Respect due. I love the tone and content of your show. Tyler Brown, what up? Thank you, fam. We here for the conversation. Yeah, so jump in. Caitlin be pissing me off, doing all that pouting to the rest. Literally on every play, she yelling foul, like just play the damn game. Yeah, it makes it hard to watch. Just like, like damn, bro, for real again. Like she'll be one to like at the park, you like, bro, I ain't even picking her, bro. You always be a bunch of bullshit when she be playing, bro. We ain't got time for all of that. Fantasy basketball playoffs start. Remind me to give an update tomorrow on where we stand on fantasy, please. I never seen an elite player get taken out of the game for defensive purposes. No, it's very rare. It's rare that you see that. I know I may get in trouble for this, but for me, it's hard for you to be an elite player too if you're a flopper. Like if there's video of you flopping, it's hard for me to understand. It's just hard for me to understand. I guess I don't know. I guess it's an art in today's basketball, but I'm used to the old, the lost arts of basketball, like bounce passes and chest passes and boxing out, coming to the ball to catch it, stopping the ball before it gets deep into the paint. I'm a fan of that type of basketball. So I don't know this flopping shit. Like I think it was Dennis Rodman. Was that Dennis? I love when I love when I get stuff when I just get aha moments from people that people don't expect. When Dennis said, "Tell me about the time you seen Michael Jordan flop," everything became crystal clear. There's nothing else to say about anything. Tell me about the time you seen MJ flop. Okay, there's nothing else. It was not. Yeah, that was it. It ended the debate. It ended the debate for me. Fantasy basketball playoffs starting. Yes. What's good? All City 73. So funny that you say personal political grift, because we just had this conversation on Baseline Brunch, and the commissioner was like, "It's a grift." What's good? Want to know your take on these clown ass conservative? I don't even know if they're all conservative. Men who don't watch or care about women's sports, trying to use the W for their own personal political grift. It ain't even just a political grift. It's also just like a cash grab too, because the WNBA is so hot right now. When people see money on the floor, they're gonna go for it, right? And the crazy part, All City, is this: the reason that these men who don't watch or care about women's sports can use the W for their own personal political grip is because, as a whole, we're not smarter about how we spend our social media capital, right? And so, because we keep clicking, liking, pushing, sharing that bullshit, it keeps producing capital for them and producing opportunity for them to keep shitting on the W. I tried to not even click on that shit. I tried not to give it any light. It's unfortunate. It really pisses me off. It really pisses me off, especially the black men who do it. Especially the black men who do it that are capable for white players in the league that ain't even really hoopers. They just get down here. I get up here to be able to have real basketball conversations, and that's why I say no lazy takes, receipts, and respect. Because I come from a time when the news and journalism and being able to have conversations like these meant that you had to kind of have some facts, or say that, hey, we're just having a hypothetical conversation. But these people don't present this shit like hypothetical. This is about being able to tear people down, being able to make money. And what's crazy to me is that it shows the complete lack of respect that they have for women, just as women as female professional athletes. It just shows the lack of respect that they have. And I try not to give no light to that bullshit. And I wish people would spend their social media capital better. But we need to understand the power of our social media capital. That like, that share, that shit is so valuable. Even though it's free, because it's what they build the algorithm on to say what people want to see more of and what they push out there more. I was just telling somebody the other day, man, you would think that the world was a fucked up place and there was no good left in this motherfucker if you just watch the news. If you cut the news off and get out here in real life and meet and talk and connect with people, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that it ain't no bad shit going on. But it's a lot more good going on in the world and with people and connecting and building. And people are really way more ready to collaborate than these fucking timelines and these fucking news stations and these fucking media outlets would have y'all think. Yes, is the political climate in our country crazy right now? Yeah, it is. But if you get out here and really start talking and connecting, man, it's a lot of people really ready to do something about that shit. So yeah, what Laddie did the other night was against the Liberty starters, so people can't say it was garbage time. She was in there against Stewie, JJ, Hanshu, and the rest of them. Yes, 70s babies here, and I'm with you on this. Yeah, I think 70s babies is in that space. And I tell people all the time, the era that I come from, sticks and stones may break your bones, words will never hurt me. And I survived a whole lot. I survived a whole lot just being a 70s baby. So I don't know. My attitude is different about it. But all city, share your thoughts. Share your thoughts on the grip. And let me correct that. Somebody just told me it wasn't Las Vegas Aces. I said third game in 67 hours. It was their third game in 65 and a half hours. Their third game in 65 and a half hours. Before we get ready to get out of here, y'all, before I get ready to get out of here, we gotta talk about tonight's games. Tonight's games coming up. First, we got the Temple at the Dream. Toronto lost 8 straight games. Is Atlanta bouncing back from a loss? Is Atlanta coming back from a loss? Thank you, MJ. Thank you. We try to put the words together when we can. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think they're bouncing back from a loss. We're trying to stay. I think they're still in the upper half of the playoff race. Toronto, their biggest problem is defense, but they're also not healthy. They've been allowing about 93 points a game. That's a hard way to live. They lost to Washington. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take the dream. I'm gonna take the dream in this game. I'm gonna take the dream in this game with the expectation that they will win, but the understanding that is Mabry playing. If Mabry's playing, you know, if Marina's playing, Marina could go on a heater and get a game by herself. A black YouTube channel has 4 times the people in their life because he's destroying Carrington. So be an Iowa fan. Being an Iowa fan pays if you have no soul. I don't even know if it has anything to do with being an Iowa fan. I think the world likes to see black women destroyed. Like, I think there are people in the world that enjoy that. That they're preying on they're preying on our downfall. For as strong as we are, no matter what it is, we keep winning. So, and the crazy part is, I see the men and they're like, DJ, face, you wear too much makeup. The stuff that they say, and the crazy part is, I feel like most of the dudes that be talking this shit about these women, part of it is just because they hate women. But I also believe that if any of the women that they were talking about, like if DJ was to flip switch up and be like, you know, wanted to give one of these dudes the time of day, they would switch their whole platform up on that shit. And I was talking about the other day how I got so much respect for female pro athletes. I'm gonna get on my soapbox here for a minute before I tell y'all who I think gonna win these games and get out of here. They had the guts. I don't even know if they had the guts. They don't even have a choice to live their entire lives in the public eye. It don't matter where they go. No matter where they go, y'all got the camera on them. No matter where they go, y'all trying to get some you know, a TMZ moment, a viral moment, something on them to be talking about them. But y'all can't tell me that it ain't no NBA players, NFL players, NHL players, MLB players going home with their significant others, just men. These women get judged for and talked about for half the time. Most of the fucking YouTube channels ain't even watch the fucking game. They watch the fucking timeline. And they talking about shit don't have shit to do with what these women signed up for. These women signed up to be pro basketball players. Do we have fun with it? Sure we do. Sure we do. There's comedy and everything. But the attacks that they take, they listen. Okay, look, I grew up a tomboy. I knew I was gay for a long time. Been, you know, my whole life. Understand for the most part. They heard the names like that shit. Don't bother. You don't. You're a tomboy. That's how you got? Okay. Ooh, you dressed like a boy. That's how you got. Okay, heard that before. But the point being though that nowadays, that was the stuff that I heard when I was young. Nowadays, the shit that you hear is she too girly. Remember, it was like she shoot like a girl, she shoot like a boy. Blah, blah, blah. She's too girly. She is a female. She is a girl. What the fuck is too girly? She got on all that makeup. So is she comfortable? I don't know how she playing nails. They her nails. Why the fuck are you worried about it? Well, I wouldn't. Well, don't. It ain't stopped what she doing. Why the fuck do you give a fuck? James Harden got that big ass beard on, and I think that shit probably is hot as hell. But that's what James to do. They ain't got shit to do with his They ain't got shit to do with his basketball. They're not putting these men on blast. I don't think that there is a group in the NBA that can pull off the stud bus, pull it off, and go live at the NBA All-Star weekend for 72 fucking hours and just be in the parties and everywhere, letting people see. People be running. Goddamn music was starting. People be leaving up out the goddamn club if they was trying to show what the fuck was going on in some of these other leagues. So these women do some of the most gangster shit out here. You see me with my girl. You see me on the court. You see me breaking up with my girl. You see me getting with a new girl. You see me stepping out on my girl. You see me trying to fix it with my girl. You see me trying to build my bread. You see me trying to build my family. You see me trying to raise these twins. You see me trying to be stepmom over here because I started with these kids. You see all of this shit in their everyday life, 24/7, timeline jumping. And then you got motherfuckers sitting up on their platforms talking shit about what they doing that wouldn't let you in their motherfucking crib. Wouldn't let you know shit about them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She'll grow out of it. Oh, listen. Oh, they try everything. I remember for 1 year they was gonna help me grow out of it. I had to wear a skirt or a dress to school once a week. Still didn't happen. Been there, done that. Got a t-shirt from that. Like, you got to be able to let people be who they are and let people be comfortable in their own skin. And I am so proud of these women for being able to be 100% authentically themselves. This me. Good, bad, ugly, and different. That's real shit. I got shit that I'm proud of. I got shit that I wish I did different. I got shit that I'm not proud of. I got shit that I fucked up. I got shit that I did all the way right. I got people that, hey, man, we won together. I got people that we lost together. I got people that I'm still trying to win with. That's real life shit. They either say too girly or call the other women who aren't girly girls, men, and it's weird to me. But what's crazy is the girls that they calling men can get their girls. And the girls that they calling girly wouldn't give them their motherfucking number. That's the cold part about the whole thing. That's the cold part about the whole thing. And then it's a subset of men who are only caping and who are only how can I say coming to the defense of the girls that they liked. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They like women's basketball, but if you notice, the only ones that they talk about is the light skinned pretty ones. You said, what was that supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Especially when you could just put some biker shorts on up under it and change your clothes when you got to school. I don't know. But it made my ankles, listen, if I got, like, one thing I'd have told, and I think at one point I put my prime picture up. Like, ain't no shame in my game. One thing I knew about me is I can get your man and your bitch. I mean, and your girl. No disrespect. My bad. Just, y'all know me. Period. I can get your man. If I put your clothes on, I can get your man. But if you put my clothes on, could you get your man? Nope. But I can. See what I'm saying? I was that confident on. Fine on these hoes. Period. As a kid say. Now, exactly. And we can continue these conversations. I be hating having y'all up there so long. I didn't have y'all for 2 hours. Y'all hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Somebody hit the Cash App. Buy me a Coca-Cola today. Look, back to what I was saying. I admire the fact that these women, no matter what happens, they can't go nowhere without a camera in their face. Before they even be able to tell their people that they broke up, the timeline that told them that they didn't broke up or hooked up or whatever the hell is going on. that I don't understand how you couldn't respect that. I don't understand how you couldn't respect that. Shit. Do y'all remember when they said Juanita Jordan had the private investigator following Michael all around? Could you imagine Michael Jordan's life on a fucking timeline on the TMZ? On people out with their cameras? Could you imagine what we would see? I don't know what Mike was doing. Could you imagine? Magic's life on all out broadcast for everybody, who he's sleeping with, who he ain't sleeping with. Could y'all imagine that shit? Anthony Edwards? Name some of these players. Now, Ed Edwards, shit. Now hold on. Let me say, Ed Edwards, John Morant, they might not give a fuck. They probably put their shit on. They probably wouldn't give a fuck. It's some. Now let me say this: it's some real motherfuckers in these leagues who it's like, hey, you don't ask me because I'll show you. Now it's a few. I believe that. But could y'all imagine? The misogyny and the misogyny war that goes on just in our everyday lives, not even in the groups, but that we deal with in our everyday lives is absolutely ridiculous. And it's crazy because we fucking know better. It's crazy because we fucking know better. Dennis Rodman lived his life. I love Dennis. Dennis is one of my favorite people. Dennis Rodman is one of my favorite people. Absolutely one of my favorite people. He lived his whole shit in front of everybody. Him, Mike Tyson too. Good, bad, ugly, and different. Fuck it. They try to play Dennis like he's crazy. Dennis ain't crazy. You sit down and talk to him, make most sense than a motherfucker. I don't even think it was about Dennis didn't care. I think that's a misconception. I think that's a misconception. I think what's crazy, what's really crazy about Dennis, and I don't even see, now we're going back down memory lane and shit, but okay, here we go. This is what I think about Dennis Rodman. And I think it's unfortunate, but I feel like at a point in his career, basketball broke his heart. I don't know if Dennis Rodman goes off to become the Dennis Rodman that he became, that he is now. If Dennis is never traded from Detroit. I don't think that people outside of Detroit Piston fans or real Dennis Rodman fans understood what the Pistons meant to Dennis. That was dude's family. Like, if Dennis Rodman played his whole career with Chuck Daly, he's probably different. The Pistons probably end up different too, right? But if he stays with Chuck his entire career, it's different. Then when Stephanie like fired because she didn't take up selfie. Who is they? I'm so stepped. I ain't got time for that. So I felt like when Dennis ended up having to leave Detroit, where did he go next? Was it San Antonio? Did he go Detroit, San Antonio, Chicago? How did that work? Somebody remind me. And I saw Isaiah Thomas talk about it, and Isaiah looked like he was like, damn, kind of let Rodman down once he got up out of Detroit because they didn't handle him right. He went to San Antonio. His life, did his life go downhill? He went through, I say that Dennis went through a spiral. But Chicago Bull Dennis Rodman. Chicago Bulls Dennis Rodman is probably, I mean, it's probably one of the best defenders you'll ever see in basketball. Yeah, Isaiah cried. I seen Isaiah crying. Listen, if you love basketball like I love basketball, and I get it. Some of y'all just watch women's hoops. That's cool. That's cool. I don't mean to bore y'all with this. But you talk about a defender, you talk about a rebounder, you talk about somebody that did shit off just straight will. I thought it was all straight will until later in the years we saw Dennis talk about how, after the club, he was at the gym with his friends figuring out where the ball click off the rim at and shit, so he could be in the perfect place to get the rebound. But that dude is one of the best defenders that ever played the game. He became a menace in Chicago. Michael Jordan don't get them titles without them years that Dennis was there, without Dennis being there. Michael and Scottie wasn't going to be enough them years. It took Dennis too. Whether they talk about him or not, it took Dennis too. And another thing that people don't realize about Dennis Rodman is if you go back to watch Dennis in college, Dennis scored over 20 points. He averaged over 20 points. So Dennis sacrificed a big part of his offensive game to be able to give what he gave to the game. Salute to him, man. I love me some fucking Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was one of the greatest rebounders and defenders. Absolutely. Remember MJ said, I think in the last dance that he never judged Rodman. He allowed him to be him because come in and he does his damn job. That's how you're supposed to treat a coworker. I don't give a fuck what you're doing in your personal life. I don't, because I'm not here for your personal life. Did you do the job? Is your job done? I can sleep easier because I know that your job is done. What did Mike say? Phil, don't let him go to Las Vegas. Took his ass to Vegas. Didn't he? Michael had to come get him. So he knocked on the door, had to come get him. He was in the room, Carmen Electra, somebody said she hid all up under covers and shit. Dennis got to practice and what? Led the team in running. Led the team in running. Work hard, play hard. That was Dennis. I meant to say Indiana governor. Got you. Okay, Indiana governor. Stay out. This don't have nothing to do with you. Enjoy the game or don't. Hustle, play, master. Oh, better believe it. And I mean, the way I used to love to watch the Dennis Rodman Karl Malone matchup because he got up under Karl Malone's skin. Oh gosh, he gave a mailman fits. White Wolf, what up? MJ even knew he needed Rodman. He recruited the Bulls to go get him. Oh yeah, him and Scottie wasn't enough. They weren't enough. It took Rodman. It took them three. It definitely took those three. So I say all of that to say I have no respect for the people out here gripping women's hoops to be able to make money for clicks, likes, or just getting off your own personal jabs, your own personal hate towards women. This shit is nasty. It's nasty, and it's not even really any place in it here. And we got to be better. I'm challenging y'all seriously to be better with your social media capital. Spend that shit wisely. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. But spend it wisely. Sure did. I love that. RT says I couldn't stand the mailman. Hey, I don't fuck with Karl. Hands down, Rodman could play any era. First ballot Hall of Famer in any era. You goddamn right. And he got with Madonna, and Madonna showed him how to be a superstar. You want to shock the world? Here goes some shit to shake up the world right here. This is shake up the world, did this? Show up in a wedding dress. Put your nails done, and your bust down on, and your lipstick. They didn't know how to take that. Especially at that time. So, I know these women be out here looking like low-hanging fruit. Like it's real easy to go take shots at them. Y'all do the transphobia shit in here. Y'all got the men the NBA men, shooting a shot to get in the W draft and all that shit. Is that shit? I don't even know. I don't even get the entertainment out of it. Yeah, Rodman had Rodman has some baddies now. Listen, Rodman has some baddies. Rodman has some top tier. He had some top tier women out here. You know, Rodman living his life. He went over there. Is he the only one also got to go to North Korea? Did he go over there? Do I got that right? We had to send at some point we had to send Dennis to North Korea. Is that correct? Y'all correct me in the chat for long. I believe Dennis was the first to go. Yeah, it was Dennis. That's what I thought. It was Dennis. They had the relationship. Yeah. You know what's crazy? For real, that hate need to stop. I'm tired of seeing it happen. Yeah, it is. He went to North Korea. Yeah, you know what else is so funny? You know what's so funny? Is he was invited or something like that. Yeah. Him and Sleepy Floyd. Check this out. You know what's so weird? Is that the people that they told me, there's something wrong with them. They're crazy. Yeah. I've done some of the most how should I describe it? I've done some of the most outstanding things, right? Some of the most outstanding things, like Flavor Flav. And I'm gonna get off here by 12 o'clock. I'm gonna leave y'all alone by 12 o'clock. I promise. I'll leave y'all alone by 12 o'clock. But Flavor Flav. Remember Flav when he first came out? 911 is a joke. Remember? The songs all had meaning. They tried to have us think that Flav was just crazy. Gold teeth. Big clock on his chest. They talked about dude having all kind of kids. They talked about him and child support. They talked about Flav for a lot of things. And Flav by himself has to be one of the biggest fucking supporters of women's sports and putting the world on notice about what women are doing in sports in all of the fucking world. Who would have thought that was coming from Flav? Who would have thought that was coming from Flav? And I'm not just talking about the hockey team. We had Flav also. Was that the polo team that he sponsored to get to the Olympics? Listen to what I say. Yeah, hear me. Listen to what I said. Flavor Flav out his own pocket, put the money up for the U.S. polo team. Y'all hear me? The country's polo team. All right, listen, not the polo team at his high school, not the polo team from his city, his state. The country's women's polo team. They don't talk about Flav enough. They don't talk about Flav enough. I listen. I'm fascinated by Flav. The support he showed to Jordan Childs. Talk about all of the stuff that Flav did. He organized the event in Vegas to honor the women athletes. Talk about the stuff Flav doing. Because we had some other people over there. We had some other rappers over there that was only about what was going to pay them. I heard about Flav. I heard about, yeah, boy. Yeah. I heard about Flav. Yeah, boy. 911 is a joke. Self coming out his own pocket and paying for a team to go be okay at Paris and compete. And then I heard about another rapper, and all I kept hearing about is, yeah, they had this appearance and they made this much. And yeah, they had this appearance and then they made this much. And I'm not counting nobody's pockets. And I'm not knocking nobody for going to get in the bag. But sometimes, bro, let's celebrate what the fuck people are just doing for People. That's where I think people got the fucking world fucked up at. This is why y'all think y'all so scared to go out here and talk to people and meet people and touch people and have real conversations with people. Social media and the news and TV got y'all fucked up. Get away from that programming and get into some real life. What is it? My sister like to say some shit like go outside and touch grass. Go touch some grass in real life. Hug a tree. Meet a new person. Do some shit like that. People is out here helping people. People is out here doing good in the world. And they be the motherfucker that they tell you ain't. Be the one that love you the most and will do the most for you. They got a black dude. What's my man name? Y'all know this dude, Damon Darling? Y'all know Damon Darling? Put a 5 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about with Damon Darling. I promise I'm gonna let y'all out of here by 12 o'clock. I'm gonna leave y'all alone by 12 o'clock. But I want to know. Put a 5 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about with if you know who Damon Darling is. And if you don't, I want you to go look him up. Mr. Hey Bub, got $1, dude. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, y'all gotta go look up Damon Darling. I want y'all to check Damon Darling out. Check out his meme on coffee. But brother, I believe y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, bottom on top. I believe bro said he inherited an oil tanker. So dude be all around town just giving away money. Hey, you got $1? Or he might be in the store and ask you, hey, something simple. Can you buy this for me? Can you get this for me? They be like, sometimes people be like, yeah, for sure, man. Go ahead, get it for you. And then instead of him letting you pay for his stuff, he might pay for everything you got. Cash up, be $100, whatever it is. You got $1, you give him $1, he might give you 100. However it goes. He's been doing all kind of stuff. All of a sudden, bro, been going to these Walmarts, and they been throwing my man's out. I don't listen. It's a terrible time and a terrible place we in the world when you want to throw people off your property for doing good. Yeah, real talk, very good. I seen bro at the Walmart. They was telling him, you have to get out of here. You trespassing. You got to go. He didn't tell the people, I bought a TV and I can't fit it in my car. You drive it to my house from me. I give you $20 for it. So drive it to his house, to their house. Folks was like, yeah, you got a car, we'll take it for you. Load the shit up in their car and you tell them, oh man, I don't need this. Yeah, Damon Darling. Yeah, man, I don't need this. This your TV. Take it to your house. Man, I don't need this. He go in his pocket. He got a lot of money. Handing out. Check him out. Light skinned dude. The hate that they have for this man. I don't know if it's because he is rich. It's happened a couple times to him. It's happening on a regular to him. Evidently, one of the older relatives died and left him an oil rig. No, and he's a comedian. He confirmed it's true. Bro, listen. But it's all about doing good. And this is what I mean. I come up in a time where I came up in a time where I promise 9 minutes. Y'all keep me honest. I promise. Yeah, okay. Put a one in the chat if you promise to make me cut off by 12 o'clock. Put a one in the chat if you're gonna make sure I cut off by 12 o'clock. I came up in a time where if you seen somebody broke down on the side of the road, you pull over and see if that's okay. If a man seen a woman, or even if a woman seen a woman with neither tire with her tire flat on the side of the road, you pull over and you help, right? Somebody short in front of you, give them a couple quarters, man, and they keep it moving. Yeah, he's filthy, dirty rich. Got $1. Yeah, him. If you coming to your city, support him. Check out his comment. I don't know when the fuck we stopped doing shit like that, but we got to get back to that. The rumor is that the businesses didn't want to promote people coming to the stores to panhandle. If that's true, it's the dumbest thing ever. But they weren't panhandling. Bruh's in the store shopping. He said somebody with a cart load for the stuff. You got enough for that? How much is that? I just seen him just cash somebody. That looks like that's gonna be about $100, maybe $100, maybe. Not panhandling. And see, panhandling and helping is two different things. And this is the shit that we got to be able to decipher, and then call bullshit. Call bullshit. You ain't ever just mad because he got it like that. I think dude was at the fucking Walmart in like a Ferrari or some shit, Lamborghini, a Lambo. So I don't even remember what it was. It was a fancy ass sports car that I remember. It wasn't no TV gonna fit in that. But what's the problem in that shit though? This is what my point being. It's really good out here. It's really people good. It's really still people checking for people. It's really still a place that you can go get a hot meal, get a coat, get a coat. All this shit. It's still places out here like that. People still moving out here like that. We got to start making these timelines look like that. Because they got us out here looking fucked up. I don't do a whole lot of shit on the internet, but some shit catch my eye. I seen another dude. How much time I got? 6 minutes. I seen another dude. I think his name was Humble Zay. This dude walked from Philadelphia to California. He walked from somewhere on the East Coast to California. I mean, they tried to hit dude. The police tried to stop dude. They tried to take it. They tried to take his RV. They tried to take his little push cart. I'm talking about dude walking every mile, step by step, just to show people that God is real. Bro, they wanted to end him. Y'all better watch what's going on. He said, give me $1 and he'll give you 100. Yeah. I just seen him hand out 200. I just seen him be like, how much is this gonna cost? I seen dude walk back to the house that he grew up in and cash him out for their rent for the month. And I'm not saying that the good gotta be out there. I don't like the little virtual made up shit. Like, look at the person, this bum right here, I'm finna help him. I don't like that shit. I'm talking about the genuine, real good shit that's going on. Because it's real good, genuine shit going on out here. Get that programming out your fucking head, man. Get that program. I'm telling y'all. Life is short. You better touch the grass and understand what's really going on out here. All right. I'm off my soapbox. Thank y'all for letting me get on my soapbox. Nothing about sports right there. But I'm going to come back in these last 5 minutes. Y'all make sure y'all check out Damon Darling. If you like coffee, check out his Meemaw Coffee. MEEMAW, I believe. Meemaw Coffee. So check him out. Tonight, we got 2 games coming up. We got the Tempo and the Dream. The Tempo and the Dream, I told y'all already. I'm gonna take Atlanta, but I understand if if Marina's playing, she can get on a heater. But I don't even know. I don't remember if Marina's playing. I have to check. And then Chicago and Seattle. Y'all listen. Toronto, Atlanta. I don't know. If that turned into a game, I may come up by 9:00. You can expect me up for Chicago and Seattle. I don't know. Is Flau'jae playing? Is Flau'jae back? Let me check this. Let me make sure I check the injury report. Marina probable, Sykes out, Pawpaw out. Pawpaw is the only person out for the Dream. And then Chicago still Sydney battling in that left groin. And Miss Westlake, Skylar Diggins, still out with right knee injury. Flau'jae is questionable with left ankle injury. Questionable. Listen, I didn't realize that that Flau'jae had got hurt twice in the game. So I don't think that she, from what the injury, the time I saw her go out, I thought that was when she went out. They told me that was the first time she went out. She came back. So I don't know if I think she should have came back. But maybe they're fighting to try to get the win. But doesn't look like it's anything serious. So she's questionable. Ezzy Magbagor, questionable face injury. Damn, Ezzy, just get healthy. Mira out, coach's decision. Katie Lou Samuelson, questionable. Right knee injury. Chicago Sky, Seattle Storm should be fun tonight. I am going to go with Chicago and big game Camila Cardoso. Although I do hope we get to see a lot of game Zion Cook with Seattle, especially if there's no Flau'jae. I don't understand why Zion don't get more run, but if Flau'jae is out, I expect to see a lot of Zion Cook. So y'all pull up. Let's hang out for that. If y'all have not, Asia plays tomorrow. I believe I expect all three Asia, Chelsea, Jackie back for Washington tomorrow in Vegas. Washington tomorrow in Vegas. But y'all, I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. Great conversation to start the week off. We got some great hoops coming. Seemed like I forgot to do something before I can I do know. Gotta remind y'all, Black and Missing Ink Foundation. Y'all know I am in support of Black and Missing Ink Foundation. I want y'all to make sure y'all get over there. We are proud to help spread the awareness, encourage the community support, and help amplify, if I can talk this morning, this important mission. Hashtag help us find us. Black and Missing Ink Foundation. Black and Missing Foundation Inc.com. Get over there and check out their website. Appreciate the support, y'all. Oh, cause that was a crazy amount of games they played in a short amount of time. Yeah, we're finishing up now. And schedule should lighten up, but then we got FIBA World Cup coming too, so we just gonna have to manage through it. Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. If you didn't hit them on the way in, hit them on the way out. We appreciate the support. That don't cost you nothing, but it puts us in the algorithm. I'm on my push to get to 10,000, y'all. Let's do it by the end of the Gamecock basketball season. Let's be at 10,000. So each one of y'all invite 10 tomorrow morning to pull up, check ball. We up. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talk Sports.